水の味は実に幽怨な趣を持つ。モンドの水は清く澄んでいて、ユイウェの水は後味が長く続く。稲妻の水は深みがあり、スメールの水は複雑で、じっくりと舌で味わう必要がある。
Halo, selamat malam semuanya. Apa kabar kalian semua? Halo adik-adik. Halo Omega, halo Vino, halo Akila, halo Mads. Oh, Mads, maaf. Halo, waalaikumsalam, Buku Mineral. Halo Satrio, halo Firaun, halo Marina. Halo Firaun itu ya bang, oke. Halo Ahmad, halo semua, selamat malam semua. Apakah kalian untuk menerima bansos hari ini? 2 bansos, HSR sama Genshin. Dan luar betul. Halo Is, halo Zuma, halo Fnips. Jam berapa bang? Itu ada di pin chat baca ya, pin chat. Halo kuno kami, selamat malam. Halo Ngurah. Hari ini 2 aja spesial programnya ya. Acara sama Genshin loh, buset. Jadi kemarin gua habis viral sih. Ya sambil nunggu aku daily dulu ya. Aku butuh daily, aku butuh primo. Halo Kaya, selamat malam. Ya berarti BERANTEM pas apa ya, dapat apa itu. Dan gua kuat nonton 2 live, harusnya kuat ya, kayak 1 jam lebih lah kayak nonton movie paling kan. Rahasia. Halo Rashid. Halo Mem, selamat malam. Halo Elaina, halo Angtom. Apa sekali waktu daerah. Oke, mau sholat, sekarang sholat ya. Mulainya jam 6:30 kok. Ya, HSR. Nanti langsung dilanjut sama Genshin. Genshin tuh 19:10. Harusnya 40 menit satu spesial program kelar ya. So absennya manch. Alam Fatah, bagaimana red off? Amin, gue masih pengen win streak nih. Masih win streak kita nih. Dari HSR Genshin nih win streak semua nih. Masa nggak menang lagi di Fury kan? Nggak mungkin lah. Udah spesial program HSR belum, 6:30. 6:30 WIB ya, bukan 7 Wita atau PT ya. Gua sampai ini apa lagi dia baca nih, kapan gue waktu itu apa harusnya jadwalnya tanggal 8 ya. Dok dia punya update. Ntar nih gue cari dulu nih. Gue punya itu Temuye. Saya udah bahas buat Purina ya. Gue udah siap sih gue punya Primo, jadi ya tinggal baca. Perpawan bagus ya, apa mending with seat? Wawan apa mending with seat sih, soalnya pengurangan HP-nya itu loh yang ribet kalau mau dapatin. Lebih ke with seat buat Wawan aja ditambah di 42. Iya sih, harusnya 42 udah Archon Quest berakhir ya, yang di konten Archon Quest utamanya udah berakhir seharusnya. Soalnya Furina tuh udah rilis menandakan Archon Quest-nya kelar itu. Halo Adit, selamat malam. Gak ngelawak. Gak. Di Jongli gue menang kok. Tahida, ya red on sih gue. Gara-gara Saino. HSR masih lama kayak ya. Maksudnya masih minggu depannya lagi. Kalau Genshin kan dia keundur kan special programnya. Kalau Genshin harusnya minggu apa Senin depan ya. Kalau HSR masih lama kayak. Biasanya Hamin apa hari Seninnya sebelum update. Kalau update-nya Rabu tanggal berapa gitu biasanya Seninnya baru play. Atau dia bisa mulai kan belum, masih 1 jam lagi kok. Kan gue sekalian daily ya. Santai ya bunyi. Level yang cas di atas air, yang itu kan dia punya mode apa? Modenya tuh. Mode ada dia punya ekornya tuh. Dia ada dia punya ekor nih nyala ya. Gak pernah coba sih gue. Kalau saya top up gak saya bang? Top up sah. Kayak maksudnya apa itu? Kalau mau top up aja silakan. Ala kudu mana? Ala bisa game 4 setelah 5 yang red off. Kelawak enggak. Ini gue menang ini. Purina pulang ini. Masa lagi win streak gak pulang kan? Win streak tuh harus dilanjutkan ya adik-adik yang nggak boleh dipatahkan itu. Ada info aktif Purina. Paling ya golden drop kalau kamu pakai. Untuk short dulu. Gue nggak upload nih. Gue uploadnya nanti nih habis special program. Ada gila siapa lah. Loh. Ini ruin gun kayak dulu gua AR rendah susah banget lawannya, kayak sekarang kayak gak ada harga diri ya. Tembak dikit sama Navy udah mati ya. Kali Coming Primo lah. Nah gue punya IF udah banyak sih. Jadi Poam ya takkan ini nyala nih. Nyala nih. Enggak ding, dia punya itu ya apa yang agak gede dikit gitu. Kecil. Oh Sildan. Oh ya gue lupa beli bundle. Wait. Jadi gue beli bundle. Aku lupa beli bundle. Masa kita nggak beli bundle gitu? Itu gara ada tabungan Primo aja sih. Apa GC. Kalau nggak ada tabungan GC gue nggak gue beli itu. Sama luka apa tanda gak? Coba gacha lagi bang, siapa tahu topas. Perintah Nani. Udah ada 134 atau 35 bang. Oh ya gue belum beli yang November pula. November punya IF. Quick point itu sekarang asal gak maka ya. Dulu gue sampai pakai pemana apa, pakai karakter bot ini astaga ini ngantar ini. Karakter bot tembak matanya gitu kan, sama tembak punggungnya gitu. Karena kayak bodoh amat. Kita nggak peduli gitu sama kau punya titik apa sama weak pointnya itu. Apa itu weak point? Oh, weh, tar. Nah, jalan, Pak. Aku kira kau ke depan. Hey. Tak jauh aku lihat kau ya. Ya kemana dia? Nah, jalan gua. Maaf. Lo jalan. Berapa well enak buset. Kagak menang itu. Wow pulang juga itu. Tenang aja. Patik gua kayak bakal video. Kalau gacha sih gua pasti video ya. Ya. Ya doa kalian tuh bahaya. Dan sejarah Furina. Gue coba sampai B5. Dapat B5, kalau nggak dapat ya udah. Saya mau dapat senjatanya Baizu juga ya. Gue nggak ada masalah. Gue udah punya Baizu soalnya. Baizu. Gue dapat Baizu pun oke. Gue nggak ada masalah. Agak banyak Tinari gue nggak pernah pulang. Gue belum punya Tinari tuh. Tapi Tinari pulangin di standar ya, jangan di limited ya. Mohon maaf nih, lagi win streak nih. Dan kau merusak win streak abang nih. Ya masih ada 5. Baruan Mei. Dua-duanya dong. Masa cuma satu? Kali lah. Dua-duanya dong. Satu tuh nggak gimana itu. Kurang gitu rasanya loh. Gua aja gacha topas Jiggly sama sama Fushfon berderet. Tadi tukar dulu nih. Koko. Nah, gue belum beli yang ini nih. Karena belum dibeli nih. Gas. Ini gas. Ada berapa? 140. Enak gitu kan. Saya punya tuh. Nah itu. Aktif live saat malam. Saatnya kita beli nggak sih? 1280. Tabungan gue 3246. Karena buat skin ganji sih. Skin ganji berapa sih? Mentok-mentok ya dapat lah ya. Satu welkin lagi. Bulan depan harusnya dapat sih. Gue mau beli. Gue nggak tahu ya dia B5 atau B4 ya skin ganji. Guys. Dapat 1000 Primo Game, Wing of Trust and Dream, perayaan Melodi Agung Ntar. Belum bang. Ada.
Red 75 baru saja mengirimkan dukungan 5.000. 2 kali gacha di banner normal HSR dapat 2 sign wheel termasuk hoki apa sial?
Ya terima kasih. Satu yang pertama sih hoki ya, yang kedua itu ya agak-agak. Tanya Wells agak susah sih. Dapat 1000 Primo, sayap. Nih time card sama bulu senar itu. Atau itu kayak buat series dia. Kita pakein buat sini. Kayak layangan nih, aku lihat. Kayak layangan gitu. Ada ekornya gitu. Aku pernah lihat layangan yang beginian deh. Tapi mirip warnanya sama Nepi ya. Satu ya. Cocok sama Nepi udah lihat. Agak masuk warna ya, ada biru-birunya nih. Biru-biru ini. Sama Nepi. Primo Games ya, kita tukaran IF lah ya. Tidak mungkin tidak gitu kan. Pas kita nggak tukarin kan. Ambil deh. Ada 146, tinggal 4 lagi harusnya. 50 gue punya PT udah 40 harusnya. Winstreak berapa tuh? Masih 2 gue. Iya winstreaknya cuma batang doang sih, Line sama Epi sih. Nah, cewek ini penentuan nih. Oh di Asher gue wangi sih cewek. Oh ya 40. Saya dapat lah udah pasti Furina, nggak mungkin nggak buat tinggal senjatanya doang. Ini ada 41 ya. Dan 41. Live ya selesai. Sampai Genshin kelar. Ya live. Dan juga sih. Nyatu ya. Ya cocok buat Nepi sih sayapnya ini. Makanya cocok loh sama Nepi ini ya, warna ya sama gitu. Nih Genshin nggak mau bikin clutch attack buat katalis yang bagus itu kayak Oreo dulu dibikin bagus dulu. Karena ini kita pakai dulu nggak? Nah, Serenity ya, Serenity. Apaan yang gue dapat ini? Raiden buset. Apa juga tuh? Ya semakin lama Anda gacha sih semakin gacha berapa kali sih dapat. Raiden terakhir ya. Dari banner awal sih ya udah makan asam garamnya lah. Ya SRGI waginya punya dolar. Ya dia beli juga, masa nggak beli kan? Itu aja yang klip videonya itu gue beli. Mana? Pokoknya belum mulai deh baca program. 7 baru mulai HSR, lanjut Genshin. Realm, Transient Resin. Ada wifi nggak ada Uncharted Live pakai. Wifi. Banyak wifi barat ke error nih. Nih hadiah tahun kapan nih? Ini ada satu ya? Kayak ada satu deh itu. Kayaknya gue punya berantak. Agak-agak lupa nih. Hiasan. Mainannya di mana? Oh ini. Kuota nggak tuh? Coba menyimpan oleh pape. Apa ya bohong? Ya kan? Bener lu. Ini nggak beda, ini sama sih tuh. Ini sama sih tuh. Cuma beda bentuk kayak ini moslat nih liwi gitu aja. Sama sih. Fungsinya dua ini sama sih, yang satu gratis, yang satu beli ya. Halo Dis, halo Yura, saat malam. Atau kita mau domain dulu, masih 40 menit. Kalau udah sih, 4, dipakai. Apa bisa coba grab, Pak? Ada di pincet Pak, bisa dipencet-pincet ya Bang. Aja lah, aku masukin pincet Bang. Cewek IB ya juga ya. Dan kalian yang Wita bilang, Bang kok tidak ada Bang? Ada Wita. Halo Wilson, cat malam. 180 dapat 1000 primo gift kayak cashback lah, kayak beli satu apa? Mau beli 280 gitu. Ya cuma sih banyak sih. 280 tuh berapa rupiah ya? Kalau 1280 itu kalau kalian masih ada 2 kali lipat sih 255.000. Kalau enggak ya ini tambah ini. 55 tambah 81. 36 jadi 36. Tambah pajak ya 10% tambah 11% ya. Kita tambah 1 jemaah ya kita. Itu WIB Pak. Halo Chal, selamat malam. Kenapa nggak bikin cepat siapa mau nonton? Jatuh sensa pilih yang mana? Why not bot? Jangan dipilih, beli dua-duanya itu. Jangan dipilih ya tuh. Coba kalau duit gua kurang ya senhel lah. Terus saya tanya itu mah. Siapa sih senhel gua pilih? Ya atau tipot, bukan atau tipot, coba itu kan gue beli tadi. Kita mencoba dong apa yang kita beli gitu kan. Rupanya sama aja sama ya hadiah pertama ya. Halo Putri Prasto, selamat malam. Itu gue arti oke. Ini. Halo gue spell. Pas live yang mulai baca pincet ya. Ya gue masukin. Dia phase berapa? Harusnya Arkon phase pertama ya. Biasanya Arkon phase pertama. Dari zamannya Penti sampai zamannya Ahida sih phase 1 semua ya. Tuh cewek nih bisa kok maju mundur mau yang mana sih ini cewek? Maju mundur deh. Nah, gua beneran F2P, gua F2P loh. Pak, F2P kita berbeda artinya ini, kok busuk kali kopi arti. F2P di Anda kan free to play, kalau F2P di gua tuh force to play, gua dipaksa bayar. SK Calote apa besok? Gua nggak baca dia punya utility talent ya di Calote. Setahu gue coba saya tahan masih di Mac doang. Pak nggak tahu kalau bisa ngambil barang. Bis gue ngajak lain nih. Internet, tolong ya pas live jangan ngajak lain ya internet ya. Tolong ya. Kalau sampai kau live nanti kau ngajak lain, aku cekek kau. Bicara gue sama Pak Agus nih. Nopal nggak suka ya Nopal ya. Kalau saya cepet ya paling sama Furina maybe. Kalau kamu mau tanya atau udah dekat-dekat Furina punya banner tiran nanti. Furina kan paling 4.6 tuh. Soalnya Arkon tuh biasanya 4 version tiran. Yang pertama ya, kalau tiran keduanya emang nggak tahu. Kamu udah pasti lah bang. Pyro di kurus di defend mantap. Yo di kurus ya lumayan lah, ada HP era macam. Sebenarnya oke sih kalau buat Chongli. Yes. Elim pengen ikut ke nih. Hida antara 4.4 atau 4.5 sih. Udahnya. Yang 4.4 itu katanya ada sih di cloud retainer. Berapa suruh topal atau 30-an sih. Kalau nopal gua kan ya emang dikit aja 160. Ya gua bawa Raiden jadi aman. Enggak aman-aman sih Raiden gua, Raiden hijau ya. Iya begini udah cukup lah, udah pas buat domain. Bang, kenapa nggak C6 Nopal yang duit dari mana? Kalau ada duitnya buat C6 juga gue nabung buat yang lain. Ini gue beli PC nggak sih? Biar gue bisa ekspor game lain juga gitu loh. Aduh nggak dapat lagi dapetnya itu. Bola-bola. Lagi. Besok PS2 katanya Sino sama si Hayato. Lihat lah, depend pula. Bukan Furina. CRCDM tuh DPS pada umumnya lah sama HP. Energi agak mahal sih energi. 70 ya seingat gue, apa 60 ya? Butuh energi juga sih sebenarnya dia. Berapa gitu energi? Pertanyaannya energinya apakah kalau emang kesulitan ya sense-nya ganti energi sih bang. Ada reels yang kayak tumbal gitu. Dia kayak wangi banget ya artefak gitu. Energi bisa nyampe. Kalau habis Nopal sih gue pernah lihat Nopal solo habis ya, udah ngeri sih. Kalau habis sekarang sih emang gampang sekarang. Gua aja yang jarang full star bisa full star habis yang sekarang. Dia kagak bisa gua. Walaupun pakai 9B5. Berarti B5 atau B4 B4. Depend pula di bawah. Golden drop-nya mana sayang? Halo Krieger, Erik Saha lagi saya bodoh lah. Panggil gua apa lah. Ya kan. Kalau bilang aku cinta enggak, makasih. Hampir sebut. Udah hujan. Atau ya tadi hujan nggak? Gua fokus kerja tadi. Ya gue punya kamar agak ke dalam, nggak terlalu kedengaran kalau nggak deras-deras amat. Apa HSR dulu, yang mulai. Genshin kan jam 7.10.
全部丸見えね
IERO baru saja mengirimkan dukungan 5.000. Sedikit kaleng. Up 1 RT yang ada cersi diem dev entar salto sesuai berapa banyak dev di plus 20-nya. Doa semoga dapat bagus.
Hah?
手をつなぎ
Buat 0.
ましょう
Kalau defense kan gue nggak itu, gue nggak tempat. Lu bisa nggak? Bisa bareng. Tuh cewek nih, ada. Bisa mulu dia. Kalau ngambek kan jangan bisa lah, tolonglah. Gue defense nggak? Gue nggak tempat defense, pak. Ngapain gue tempat defense? Ada Woho gas gak? Ya Woho udah pasti ya gas. Gue gacha Woho dari Abu Dhabi. Soalnya Luoka belum rirat. Pasang crash. Pak aku kerja pak. Depan WFA pak. Kita mulai belum 825 plus 25 dia mulai. Ayo aku pantengin kok. Buat HP tapi HSR pasti 1825. Kalau plus 20 kan gue nggak tempat plus 20 udah punya defense. Hai. Ada yang bagus soalnya. Nahida main, kenapa Nahida nama hamba Kafka, mohon maaf. Nah, Ica udah itu doang, satu lagi. Gue gacha kain koleksi aja si waifu. Oke, semua cewek kan aku gacha, buang. Ambil. Coba lagi ya, baca pincet ya. Yang mana? Harusnya sih dipisah ya HSR sama Genshin ya. Harusnya HSR 18.30 mulai. Harusnya jam 7 lewat udah habis itu. Program kan nggak 1 jam. Kayaknya cuma 30-40 menit doang kan. Itu langsung lanjut Genshin harus. Gue lupa. Perlu. Nih tadi Gabriel mana Gabriel? Tadi ada yang mau dibantu arti. Ya di bawa novel bagus gak? Boleh kalau mau. Biasanya kan dia bisa jadi pengganti Zhongli gitu. Dia PD agak-agak. Ini dikit salto. Kan gak ada CR CDM ya. Lain. Aku kasih. Pertemananku full abang. Oke aku minta UID aja. Pertemananku full. Minta UID aja. Lebih ya kalau nggak ada deh ya. Kalau nggak ada ya deh ya bisa. Ya Lela atau Homa gitu banyak kok yang bisa. Halo Aldi, selamat malam. Dunia Anda, kan aku bisa masuk dunia Anda. Apa lebih enggak politik tidak ya, tidak ngomong politik. Halo Pos Bos, selamat malam. Satu, kalau kalian mau main tuh nggak perlu pertemanan juga. Kami Pokalor gitu. Lihat hijau ya, oh wait ya. Kode Nah, ya kemudian baru Genshin. Harusnya ya. Kalian nggak nyampe 1 jam paling kan. Paling cuma nyampe 30 sampai 40 menit doang. Itu lanjut Genshin. Nah, mungkin digabung lah. Kalau digabung mah dia ngemecah audiens ya. Tapi kalau ada yang main 2-2 pasti ngelihat juga dari segi itu. Kalau mau gampangannya sih ya tunggu sekejap ya YouTube punya. YouTube kan lambat sejam ya daripada Twitch. Bahwa cuma dikasih ya yacing dan bayar terus at least. Bisa. Lihat Raiden. Oh itu ya M. Kita mau pakai apa? Yang ikut aja nih. Aku pakai nopal. Itu menarik gitu. Saya pakai nopal menarik gitu. Bapak kebang tadi pincet. Menit gak sih? Nah, kalau Genshin kan. Ya 30-40 menit lah. HSR nggak terlalu lama harusnya. Kalau Genshinnya gue nggak tahu ya. Tapi Genshin lagi patch penting kan, 4 League 2. Ada secret chat malam. Jadi di Fountain Bush ya. Katanya Nopal jadi gantiin Vocalors. Kebelah 1 KM ya, yang ngapain pula. Tapi cari arti ya kali. Rata sudah cukup lah, ngapain lu 1K coba. 1K aja juga udah full star, ngapain lagi tambah-tambah. Ini yang mana? Oh. Oh ini di pavilion ya? Pavilion emang keras ya bang. Pak aku butuh. Pak itu urusanmu ya pak. Macam mana juga gue bunuh ini kok. Mana pula gue bunuh yang hydro slime itu. Hydronya hijau atau hydro itu? Naga, mohon maaf nih. Tahu gue naga opal lahir dalam bentuk wujud manusia deh. Nggak tahu ya kalau bisa jadi naga ya. Terusnya kalau dia punya kekuatan full bisa. Salam Sepul. Hydro kan pakai ya. Macam mana pula aku bilang. Siapa aku? Emang agak ribet aja musuhnya. Kan susah-susah amat. Agar aja lawannya. Kayak jamur kan ya, gerak-gerak mulu sama Sam juga lompat-lompat mulu. Tapi gue lebih suka kalau domain tuh satu kali brek gitu langsung semua. Apa ya? Nunggu-nunggu pace gitu. Ain. Halo kan saat malam. Yang privilege punya Zhongli nih. Mana aku tuh hajar sampai itu. Saran gue cuma Hydro saya berusaha tunggu sendiri ya bang. Aku tidak bisa membantu bang kalau itu bang. Mana gue bunuh Hydro kan. Bisa nggak ke atas? Usia 3 kali nggak? Mau dibunuh yang belakang bang. Lalu saya tanya saat malam. Otak dia belum kah? Udah jadi ngapain? Kan jadi sih lebih tepatnya udah cukup lah. Ya teman-teman apa? Dia nggak butuh Zhongli kok. Dia punya skill menghindar jago kok. Tenang dia. Pik abu-abu kebal ya. Kebal tuh misalnya. Ya segini bukannya harusnya jam 2 pagi. Kan UTC kan bukan UTC auto terus 0 ya. Tapi kan ada min 4, min 8 ya kan. Soalnya lu kalau mau lihat konversi tinggal ke YouTube. Mau ke Starel kan tidak konversi ya. Lu udah punya 5 star lang. HP Dendro MC. Ya Hydro MC sih gua. Main mana ya? Dia mau pindah domain. Dalam mama. Kita ke domainnya. Kita melihat. Tahu sih. Orang dia masih lebih enak ya. Dua-duanya dong. Masa nggak pulangin dua-duanya? Kali lah. Pulangin dua-duanya. Kalau waifu tuh pulangin. Kenapa harus lihat satu kalau bisa dua gitu? Apa gitu? Gak acip. Satu.
水の味は実に幽怨な趣を持つ。
Boleh.
モンドの水は清く澄んでいて、リーウェの水は後味が長
Ada
く、
tinggal satu malam.
稲妻の水
Kita dari mana
深み
duit
が
ya?
あり、
Kan masih lama,
スレードの
tabung
水は
dong.
複雑でじっくりと舌
Orang
で
ini
味
juga
わう必
paling
要があるのだ。
lama itu tempat berapa itu? Lo Raiden hijau kan? Raiden lu Raiden hijau kan? Ya tetap sih juga lu yang di depan gua bodo amat. Di belakang tembaknya. Lebih baik gacha Furina atau nunggu Raider Iran aja. Ya Furina atau Raider tergantung sih. Furina gue belum tahu potensialnya ya. Karena belum apa namanya, konten belum semuanya hadir sih. Ya pasti agak-agak kurang ya. Kalau Raiden dia punya role lebih fleksibel. Kalau lu emang butuh elektro support atau elektro DPS, enabler juga bisa dia. Kakak ambil Raiden, cuma kalau misalnya lu pengen hydro lagi ya Furina. Cuma Furina menurut gua nggak usah ngegantiin perang Tinju sama itu ya. Jalan. Ya kalau cuma kalau digabung oke, kayak Yelan digabungin sama Furina oke lah. Cuma kalau lo mau ngeganti perang Tinju sama Yelan betul-betul diganti gitu nggak bisa. Ya either atau enggak ya coba dulu sih Furina. Karena biar mancing ikan di fonten mudah lah, aku aja nggak mancing bang, lagi malas. Tahu gue punya catch baru R1. Ada sih bang. Tinju ada. Tahu sih. Tapi kalau David kayak bisa buat Furina. Raiden juga depend sih kalau Raiden. Ya kalau David sih bagusnya Hero atau Hyper Bloom sih. Hyper Bloom bisa pakai cookie. Kau udah mulai? Belum? Masih. Halo Waf, selamat malam. Sambil mantengin ini. Pak lu mau kasih welkin? Ah, mama yang mana dulu nih? Mama asli apa mama kejadian nih? Tembak dia ya bang. Kita level 50 udah naikin bang, support itu bang. Kalau kecil anaknya Chris ya kursi. Gak tahu ya bang. Kayak agak sulit sih kalau dia tidak mengerti kalau Anda baca ayat kursi ya. Anaknya Chris 1910 kalau Genshin. Problem gue nggak cawe Rio. Agar gue batang sih, gue butuh wanita. Gacor apa tuh? Karena nggak sih maintenance-nya? Maintenance-nya Rabu. Kalau Genshin. Oh, HSR masih lama. Kedua-duanya bang. Satu-satu lah kan HSR dulu. Baru Genshin. Alah, benar party. Tim code belum. Coba gitu. Bang, aku mohon maaf, Anda kan wanita ya? Bukan lelaki ya, mohon maaf nih. Sampai gue salah ambil bola udah nih. Ya, saya bang. Genshin juga belum gue urus sih. Gue main Genshin aja dulu. Sama Raiden. Kata memandang gak gitu. Mohon maaf, aku masih lurus ya. Masih lurus nih. Iyo, yang patahnya dipegang sama Paimon juga. Habis sekali. Wangi dibuat orang. Tar. Saya lagi ya, tar. Gua lagi buka ini nih. Nah, lagi. Busuk juga sempat. Harus kiriat malam. Naik topal nanti part 2 palingan kalau ada nggak ya, udah belum ngecek. Masih lama bang. Mau lagi apa enggak nih? Yang rasa lat. Nanti kan kata-kata lato ya. Jadi siapa buat top up tidak dapat potongan. Top up di DitusiGaming. Kalian buat GA. Harusnya GA udah ada sih dia punya itu. Nanti paling ke depan baru gua umumin. Bang si CRD berapa bang? 40, 150 pak ya. Gantung senjata lu sih. Kalau senjata lu CRDM ya atau 50 ke atas. Kalau senjata lu attack gitu ya sekitar 150 oke. Kalau CDM sih pasti lebih gede, bisa 200 kan.
Suami saya Amarai dan baru saja mengirimkan dukungan 3.000. Bang Elin review lini siang link aku dong guys.
ID mana pula bang. Mana aku review kalau nggak ada UID bang. Au. Bukan cenayang abang. Mana aku review tanpa UID bang. Frida bang kaca lah bang. Halo Rebar. Tahu gua. Ada apa udah punya suami tuh. Wah. Apa itu ya kriuk tuh? Gua nggak teriak ya kalau main game horror gua teriak. Gua kemarin nontonin orang main Alan Wake 2 aja. Gua kaget sendiri gua kambing. Apa sih?
Suami
itu.
saya Amarai dan baru saja mengirimkan dukungan 2.000. Ini uitnya 880.577.275.
Mulai HSR. Masih 10 menit lagi kan? Ya 10 menit lagi. 18.25 lagi. Udah kan? Pernah. Gue pindah dulu. Wah, itu geriran lah. Maksudnya run pertama cepet ya. Run keduanya itu ya nggak tahu kemana itu. Kayak EU lah. Siapa yang takut? Ibu dulu lah bang. Baru ngomong bang. Iya udah mulai. Kayak HSR duluan baru GI. HSR kan 18.25. Baru GI jam 19.10. Jadi bambu enopal bisa jadi. Oh saya kasih apa? Udah kan ngapain lagi kita? Mana pula gue punya itu Kaberia. Gue buka ini tab kalian, gue buka YouTube dan tracking Kaberia lagi. Gabut gak ngapain. Gabut ke aku bang. Apakah aku gabut? Cafrina gacha lah, tidak mungkin tidak gacha bang. Hari-hari mas. Udah 16. Kan WIB bang, aktuis bang. Jelas bang WIB situ bang. Apa Line sama Xiangling. Apa jadi gabung jadi satu? Aneh wise tapi. Eka, welcome to Brush, welcome to membership, welcome to family. Kita akan dipamer stiker ya. Bikin kaum abu iri dengan stiker Anda. Ini member masih 73 ya berarti. 50 member gue baru GI. Ya buat member ya maksudnya. 74 boleh, 55 oke. Oke itu ya namanya first fokus semua akar. Aku udah habiskan, aku mas kerjain bang. Gladiator Sime ya lah. Emang nggak ada ya lu punya patrop atau nggak ada merchause ya. Nah, boleh-boleh aja sih. Wangi juga dia punya alat. Udah maksain tapi itu nggak bisa, nggak dapat dia punya itu. B89 ya boleh lah. Kalau mau di kronis ya. Nggak boleh lah. Yang link nih 5122. Oh, kalau 224 pun harus sampai B-nya tetap. Catch R5 oke. Enak tuh udah kayak harus satu pasang sama Xiangling. Ya buat 4 3 kurang 3 lagi. Ini doang sih di area yang perlu. Ya boleh lah. Ya lain. Predownload Senin Genshin. Ya belum mulai. 19.25 5 menit lagi itu pun kayak gitu. Tampilin nih. Tahu lihat. Oh 19.25. 5 menit lagi tuh. Baru kita pindah 5 menit tuh sama. Lalu kacat pala. Halo bang, enggak. Gue pakai 5 menit ya, cukup nggak ya? Gua cari ini. Apa ya tapi by the way? Oh ini aja. Saya lihat the lim. Dia Arkon. Gitu. Masa nggak mau koleksi Arkon sih? Aku mau ambil Hydro Kristalisnya dulu. Bro. Potnya udah pasti, Bang. Apa update-nya? Update-nya masih lama kalau update HSR ya. Kalau Genshin harusnya hari Rabu dia update. HSR ini udah pre-install. Udahin Om dong, astaga. Jadi apa coba batang dia, Bang? Batang jadian apa batang jadian. Ya, kalau ini masih lama katanya. Santai ya. Oh, di sini gak punya energi harus gede sih. Energi gua tidak gede. Frame jam berapa? Genshin jam itu jam dipincet ada 19.10. Oh, super chat. Membership aja nak, membership. Tanpa member. Atau DB, DB. Itu cari EM kalau main Hyper Blue. Maka saya dapat besok, amin. Oh, lu mau coba itu. Dan biasanya orang mau gacha Furina. Aku tidak mau buang-buang kubunya itu, Birch. Furina buset. Ini nggak ambil, Baizu gue udah punya sih, jadi gue nggak ambil lagi. Ada waktu. Ya 3 menit, Elim. Mau slopet. Wah iya. Kalah Dinar. Kenapa tuh device-nya gak kuat gak? Nah, jangan lupa like-nya ya guys ya. Tinggal like. Doain gacha kalian dapat Kiki. Pakai dia udah pas 10 lah. Lagi. Bak. Akhir. 4. Ini domain kayak nggak ada harga diri ya, dapat nopal ya. Sumpah. Gacha ngapain gua bisa 40. Nanti pecah pitiku, Bang. Tempat hidup bisa join Discord tuh. Orang-orangnya baik kok, santai. Walaupun agak-agak gitu ya. Thank you Daniel 10 gifted ya. Buset, 10 gifted bro. So welcome ya. Welcome yang dapat ya. Jangan lupa pamer stiker yang dapat. Dan jangan lupa bilang terima kasih juga sama Daniel ya. Daniel, terima kasih Daniel. Sudah telah membantu UMKM channel ini ya. Yang masih berkembang ini. Terima kasih. Ya, kenapa? DC bagus kok, bagus. Karena anaknya baik kok. Ada yang aneh-aneh. Orang-orangnya chill gitu. Gak ada itu ya aneh-aneh, gak ada. Lihat HSR ya. Kita mulai spesial programnya. Kita tunggu atau 1 menit lagi sih. Kudu mas spesial apa? Percet. Kumat. Ya anak-anaknya baik ya, anak-anaknya baik kok. Ada aneh-aneh. Banget tuh. Matiin Genshin soalnya di gua. Wah, sudah mulai tuh. Ya. Retail. Oke, in hasil air full. Tadi jangan tadi ya bang, 20 aja bang, takutnya tidak kuat ya bang ya, pada nge-lag gitu. Ya, rumah ini, logo rumah merah nih agak-agak berbahaya nih, gue nggak bisa percaya dia nih. Wah, pindah OBS. Lagi buka buat ini nih. Anjir. Dia traveler dengan 4 is about to start. Twitch air on 11.3.2000. Kok jadi jam 8? Kok tadi katanya jam itu 18.10. Jam 19.10. Pukul lo ya. Bener aja lo Genshin. Tekek lo ya. Tadi katanya 8.10. Jadi 8.00 AM dia. Tekek juga lo. Jam 7 pas dong masih. Raffle apa ya raffle? Raffle for click for the image below for the forum image blah 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 if for so. Dikit gak ngaruh ke pas. HSR-nya cepat kelar ya HSR ya. Kalau nge-rap pun gak apa-apa lah. Yang pengen gua tahu cuma satu, kau punya banner. 2 redeem code. Itu yang aku perlukan. Oh 30 menit Genshin. Genshin 30 menit. Kalau kata MOBA. Di 10 PM sampai 7.40. Kayak baca ya. Ya 30 menit ya berarti ya harus ya HSR juga 30 menit harusnya ya sih ya. Kita lihat lah nih buka otoriran Silwoka kah? Gue juga pengen dia sih cuma nggak tahu lah kaca nggak ya. Agak kecil suaranya Oma. Masa kecil suara. Gue yang salah apa gimana? Yang mau ngabung buat dia nabung dari sekarang aja. Ya nabung aja. Bagus kok. Gue juga pengen ambil. Wah ya. 1 Mei sih harus diutamakan. Biasanya ini kan 18.25, 18.30 tuh acaranya. Harusnya pas 18.30 dia mulai. Ya masih 18.29. Baik aku matiin aja. Dan sayang suami kok bucet. Ada di Masyat malam. Isinya berapa? Jam 19.10. Jam 7.10 lah. WIB ya. Elo 5. Gara-gara dia wanita sih gua ambil ya. Ada benar chat malam. Bagian udel ya. Gak apa-apa ya, wanita gua ambil bang. Aku gak incar udel ya bang. By the Ether Crystal Peace Cover APC. Buset, santai kali kau. Makan aja. Udah mau makan. Buset, minum pula. Enak kali hidup kau.
The finest hand-picked, well-tied spring.
Ada dia ya? Oh nggak ada.
Chewiest brown sugar boba on the block.
Santai kali dia.
Bursting with L-carnitine, flavor, and health. Immortals delight.
Kok enak ya?
Drink of diviners.
Enak kau.
Newsflash. The IPC
Peraturan.
will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds.
Orang
The
mihoyo kan?
effort is part of a raft of new measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship throughout the cosmos.
Kali
The
kau bikin
Genius
berita.
Society's newest masterpiece,
World 8 is coming
Simulated
soon.
Universe World
Okay.
8, is about to go live. Madam Herta has revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase.
MC yang ini
For
kayak
further
lus.
details, don't forget to tune in
Yang
to
di
our
berita
program's
cewek apa
follow-up
sih?
reporting. Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Isi apa? Jam 7.10. Baca pincet aja. SU baru. SU 8.
Halo? Halo?
Ohoi. Apa? Apa sih Obed? Ini gue punya apa dia dari sana sih?
Recent days, the Xianzhou Luofu has
Dari
reported an
sana ya.
uptick in supernatural activity,
Bukan.
with evil spirits wreaking havoc
Favoritnya
across
YouTube
multiple
ya.
locations. The Ten Lords Commission has assured citizens that it is thoroughly investigating all incidents. This program will be bringing you the latest as the story unfolds. For more details, stay tuned for the upcoming Haunted Xianzhou special program.
Beautiful creature. Bless
Beauty
you for
night,
choosing to dally here.
Siapa mau gacha sang? Ayo yang mau gacha Argenti silakan. Atau kalian coba incer LC ya di.
The goddess Sidrilla?
Ya katanya ada relik baru. Relik baru bagus buat topas. Ini story baru ya.
Another anomaly in this shining universe.
Apa itu pot?
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Kenapa lu kasih kecoa sih?
The
Beauty
Ada Bella.
eternal.
Hey, we made it! What's up, guys? Most haunted place in the Luofu. Follow and share.
Follow and share.
I think I just
Ikaw na. Oh, congrats Ele. Ipa susang. Saya takut. Musuh baru.
Yo, what's up? You're
Ito
finally
po.
here.
Sama Haya ya.
Captain
Anya.
Horta, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Kayak Argent.
You can just call me Papa.
Oh, ada wanita ya. Saya gue gacha ya. Pak Buden. Ini di trailernya kok Tele ya. Tele.
Native humans means nothing to me. We play by
Ini ke Luofu lagi ya kita ya. Oke, makasih. Akan di-redeem guys. 100 itu. Coba bisa aja di-redeem yuk. Kata-kata buat 40 if buat freedom itu ya kalau lu hoki bisa aja. Penakoni ya masih Luofu ya. Penakoni ya Undai terus Penakoni ya sampai 2.0. Itu rasa Lancelot makanya. Itu tapi Lancelot gitu ya. Itu jadi ML kalau lihat tuh. Desit bang ya ketik susah kali kan. Itu ada kayak Giro tuh. Videonya kayak 4B5 bang dia bang Argentina. Dan B4 hanya dia ini. Ini Shuei ya.
Darkness falls across the delve
Burung.
as ghost fires dance.
Tumben lu muncul di awal.
Clocks
Biasanya
strikes
hilang
12.
apa kemarin hilang lu.
Well, whether or not your world has a
Repos
midnight hour.
full
Good morning,
phone.
good afternoon, and good
Hari
evening.
damai.
Welcome to the Inner Astral Peace Media's Haunted Xianzhou special program. I'm your ghost.
Siapa yang beko udah tahu bang. Aku belum baca story-nya bang. Oh,
For today's episode, we've invited two special guests. Together, we'll be
Ini
introducing you
karena
to the
suasana Halloween
Cienjo's
gitu ya.
weirdest and most wonderful.
Hi everyone! I'm the Galactic Baseballer!
Lu.
Speaking of weird and wonderful,
Hanya harmonika iya.
Great knife in here.
Halo,
It's
Soro.
an honor to be a guest on the 1.5
Betul ya,
special
baru mulai
program.
bang. Baru mulai. Belum lagi dikasih tau banner.
Owlbirds.
Baru trailer.
Haunted Cienjo special
Oh,
program.
Huh?
Klik kau. Ini home.
Did you unlock a new skin?
that's one way
Indi.
of putting it. Naturally, an anchor of
Oke, lu
my
ya, Indi, ya.
standing needs to have the best wardrobe
Bener lu.
department in town. Now, as
Tadi
our
ketok
audience
Indie Home
will
ini.
be well aware, the Cienjo is
Siapa yang menikmati
constantly
deh.
roaming the universe.
Bisa nggak sih
The
1 jam
universe
gitu
is
lo tenang
filled
gitu.
with the unknown.
Apa
It should
kabar
come
gue?
as no surprise then that the Lafu has had its fair share of strange.
Oh, agak beresakan nih gue lihat.
And speaking of strange, the trailer we just
tempat lagi.
witnessed gave us a sneak peek into a place of mystery,
Oh,
evil,
dikasih sneak
and
peek ini.
ghost fire. Fixtral Garden.
Bang.
I thought Fixtral Garden was just some old abandoned place on the Luofu. Why is it suddenly
Apa ya?
getting so
Sampai
much
tempat.
attention?
Allow me to explain. A while back, the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace was shattered, and the heliobite
Commission
trapped inside were able to
Theater
escape.
bubar ya.
Know where they went to hide? Yup. Fixtral Garden.
I see.
A Fixture Garden.
Wait, what's a heliobi?
People say that the
Efek listrik chat.
heliobi are the result of accumulated grievances.
Halo Mi, satu malam.
Possess people,
Baru satu ya?
deceive
Iya,
the
baru satu.
senses, affect the soul, and usurp
Tuh,
the
hantu gue.
flesh. Those possessed
Wah, gua nggak lihat
exhibit
umurnya
bizarre
ya.
behavior and restless thoughts.
Ya udah
It's
remaja
a
sih.
truly frightening spectacle.
Oh nggak tahu udah
The
17,
creation
udah
furnace
16
wasn't
tahun atau enggak.
exactly fragile. How could it just break?
Rumor has it, the Artisanship Commission
Baik, Pak.
surveillance
Semua istrinya bang.
recorded a gray-haired figure in dark clothing.
Oh iya tuh Ben Clara.
Gray hair, dark clothing.
Wah, buff
Did they
attack
have
kan.
a baseball
Coba
bat?
itu.
Hey, don't pin this on
Sama
me.
heal.
The destruction of the creation furnace was a direct result of the Stellaron disaster, right?
Ah
Oliver?
ya,
Just
kayak nggak cocok
tell
sama
us
Blade
more
ya.
about Fixtral Garden.
Karena Blade kan main HP.
Fixtral
Oh, Jing dia
Garden
masih
has
cocok sih.
always been overflowing with yin energy, and the garden itself is littered
Hello,
with
Ricky, welcome back.
suppression towers, stone
Oh.
monoliths, and ancient trees. It's creepy enough in the day, but when the sun goes down, things get a whole lot
19
creepier.
19
The
itu
garden is
Genshin. Ini
layered and deceptive.
HSR bukan
It's easy
Genshin.
to lose your bearings. Since the
Yang jam
heliobite
7 itu
moved in,
Genshin.
it's probably the most dangerous place on the Luofu.
Most dangerous place in Luofu.
Experts when it
Ya.
comes to possession, and even the most experienced wraith wardens
Ini
and
baru sih.
Arumaton spectral envoys can become their victims.
Oh,
You can't
musuhnya
tell your friend from your enemy.
agak
Things
gimana
tend
dia?
to go south
Oh,
fast.
musuhnya gimana?
If all that wasn't enough, they say that
Lihat nggak bang?
Mara-stricken members of
Tadi
the
ada
Ten
satu
Lords
redeem code,
Commission
bisa di scroll aja ke atas.
also
Dan
wanted
lu
the garden.
playback aja.
A word of advice: keep your wits
Oke, Daniel.
about you.
Ini jam berapa? Jam
Sounds like
7.
great streaming
Ini.
material to me.
Regular
I bet
coordinates
I can
available.
become the Cienjo's #1
Story baru.
streamer in no time.
A Foxian Tale of the Haunted.
Funny you should mention. To most people, Fixtral Garden was
Di
always
HSR sih
a
gue nggak
strange
terlalu
and
paham ya.
desolate
Jujur.
place that rarely got much
Ya harus gue
attention.
baca deh. Kalau
But
Genshin gue
now
masih
that
paham.
stories are beginning to circulate, the situation has changed.
Ya patuh.
Recently,
Lalu apa
the
nih?
Cienjo's online forums have been filling up with posts describing
Ya pasti habis ini
supernatural
karakter dulu sih,
phenomena
penjelasan
in
kayak
Fixtral Garden.
Wow,
Everything from
dasar
self-playing
jalan Genti
violins
hanya
to the
baru banner
wailing
sih.
cries
Harus sih.
of vengeful ghosts.
Bisa langsung gak sih? Ya.
Surprisingly, Cienjo fans of the supernatural
live-nya
are loving every
harusnya jam
second.
7.10 ya. Cuma nggak tahu katanya jam jam 7.10.
News sources.
Genshin.
Who cares if some of it's false? This is a
But-
hype train I can't afford to miss. Trailblazer, what do
Oh,
you think?
wow, angin
Want to
kan?
start a ghost hunting squad with me?
Fire breathing, quiet band performances,
Ya,
headstands,
dapat 30.000.
spear deflection, sword
Il
juggling,
waifu ya.
boulder
Nape
smashing.
waifu.
Weren't enough, huh?
Tunggu aja sih gue wide.
Now you're an expert in ghost hunting?
Who said I was an expert? I just have a lot of
Ada si Gewide kan?
transferable skills. That's all.
Gue sih gue wide.
Well, you better hope so. Speaking of which, In the brand new version 1.5,
bisa langsung ke itu nggak, Pak?
Trailblaze Continuance, a Foxian tale of
Langsung
hunting.
ngomongin karakter gitu, Pak. Jadi biar cepat gitu, Pak, Genshin. Ya, itu Cianto atau apa? Kalau lu punya SW bisa Quantum. Tapi kalau lu nggak punya SW kayaknya mending Ice.
Is divided into 5 chapters and starts off with the ghost hunting squad facing an unusual danger and Sojourner's ghastly referee. Once this chapter is complete, the story continues to unfold with twins, Precipient, Sword Essence, and Foxian Dream.
5 chapters, huh? We'll be topping Xianzhou internet searches in no time.
Tempat ya pindah tempat. Tapi Luofu ya. Masih Luofu tapi kayak area baru ya.
Trailblaze Continuance, and together with Miss Gui Knifin, Trailblazers will
Karena
also
kodenya
be
masih lama,
facing
masih
fictional garden
2.0
dangers
paling.
of both Luofu urban legends and
HSR sih mainnya gampang ya. Lebih ke otak strategi sih kalian main itu.
And I almost forgot to
SW,
mention,
SW katanya harus tik 5 sekarang katanya. Tapi lihat nanti lah bener ya. Kalau beneran tiran ya mutlak kalian.
Threads is a great way to create discussion among Xianzhou netizens and fans
Agak.
of the supernatural.
I can't wait! We're gonna get the whole Xianzhou talking. Seriously,
Itu
this is once in a
KD ya.
lifetime material. We gotta plug it for everything it's got. I'm talking daily updates, community engagement, all that good stuff.
Eventnya ya.
Once you get enough momentum, the fan base grows itself.
Kayak streamer
Social
gitu
media
ya.
stardom is finally on the horizon.
Oh, you know,
Jadi streamer gini. Oh dapat itu live modeling. Sama dapat LC. Ada LC. LC buat siapa?
A lot of big names in the company. The Albert stamp of approval goes a long way.
Kayak pedok ini 2.0 deh.
Thanks, Albert. I'm afraid I'm too invested in the Xianzhou for now, though.
Ada sih nanti dia punya LC buat siapa.
It's cool. I get it.
Yang utama sih jadi streamer
If
ya.
you ever want a collab, just give me a shout.
Deal. Now, where
Kenapa
were we?
bukuan kau?
Socials. Increasing your account's
SW
popularity level
kalau
allows you
mau
to unlock
fleksibel.
more
Kalau
stories and events.
Ruan Mei gue belum tahu ya dia punya skill ya, belum gue baca.
Improve as you unlock more suppression
keluar
towers and take on new challenges.
Not to mention, by completing
Hey,
limited
over here,
time
okay.
missions, Trailblazers can
Oh,
obtain
Abu
the event
Dance.
light cone, hey, over here. What do you
Buat
think,
Huoho juga
Guilings?
deh.
Let's give it up for Guinaifan's generosity! Woo!
Game eventnya di Hiliti.
I hope the ghost hunting squad is up to the job.
Game
Sounds like
eventnya di
we'll have a
Hiliti.
lot on our plate.
Don't worry.
Dia punya yang satu lagi tuh pet apa ya? Kan ada 2 kan? Oh tambah ini. Event punya.
The 10 Lords Commission. They're the judges of the march.
Ya gambarnya Gwen ya bang.
The arbiters of life and
Kasih Abu
death.
Dance.
When it comes to warding off evil and expelling the supernatural, nobody does it like the
Ada Han.
10 Lords.
Oh ya yang Han ya satu ya.
Reputation
Yang
shrouded in a certain amount
baru
of
lagi tuh.
mystery.
Whoa! The 10
Atau
lords
apa
are
ya?
getting involved?
Gantung kalau lo bisa kasih musuh yang weakness quantum ya quantum.
Well, before you
Cuma
get
kalau
too
nggak
excited,
ada weakness
I'd
quantumnya
spend
ya
some time
ice aja
getting
sih.
to
Kalau mau
know
lebih
your
konsisten.
assignee. The 10 Lords have dispatched a
Ada ya.
trainee judge
Nggak salah
to
sih.
assist the ghost hunting squad in
Genshin sih agak
investigating the
pindah-pindah ya
fictional
soalnya.
garden situation.
Kadang
Trainee, huh?
dari Fontaine pindah ke Liu Ye,
As long
pindah
as they're
kemana.
confident in their abilities.
Lempar-lempar aja lu.
About that.
Nah ini Huo akhirnya. Oh ya. Karakternya sih. Buat Gwyn ke Abu Dance. Dia mukulnya lucu ya. Kayak buat Huo sih dia punya LC itu.
What
Kali ini.
was a Win-type
Win Abu
character
Dance.
following the path of abundance and a trainee judge of the 10 Lords Commission.
Wait, is her tail on fire? Those are the spookiest looking flames I've ever seen.
Yeah! Does being on fire help with ghost hunting?
What are you two whispering about?
Nothing! Just beginning to doubt your intentions.
Kalau Tio.
How did this little girl become a judge?
Ada
in
3
the
dia
first
guys ya.
place?
Atau
Good
Yusuf.
question. Wah-wah is
Kita barang Frida bisa
essentially
nggak?
a magnet for evil.
Tetap nggak bisa.
Something
Kayak
that
kalau
comes in
bagi gue ya.
super handy for the 10
Yang gue
Lords
lihat kayak
Commission.
belum bisa menggantikan jalan
They
sama
couldn't
Singkyu.
believe their luck.
Sounds qualified.
Bakal mau digabung,
Of course.
jalan gabung
Talent
Furina
comes
di
in
tim
all
Huta
shapes
bisa.
and sizes. The key is to bring the best out of everyone. Still, to her,
Alap
what
bang.
was unique skill set isn't exactly a blessing. People say she has the
Terus
worst luck
bayar.
on the CN show.
Banyak
Always
Huta
running
yang
into
gue fight ya.
ghosts, tripping
Abangnya
over
kan enggak nih.
air, you know the deal.
Well, if I spent my life running into ghosts, I'd probably fall over a lot too.
I remember one of my Guilings had the same problem. Lucky for her, one of my sponsors sells this amazing remedy that can...
And we're getting sidetracked. Anyway,
Kamu hantu
I
bukan?
only told you half the story.
Hantu buku lari, Pak.
Bad luck, evil attraction, call it what you like.
Ya.
It all started
Ntar.
from a single unfortunate event.
Oh?
When Hua was a little younger, her tail was possessed by a monstrous long-life species.
Oh,
Any
dia
guesses?
Rasuki.
Yep, it was a heliobus. That very same day, the Ten Lords Commission decided to seal the monster in its hiding place.
Oh, Taylor Commission dia nyegel dia punya monster.
I
punya
get
monster.
it. So Huohuo is kind of like a
Dia mah
10 Lord's
Hoka
guinea
atau
pig.
Gens. Gue lebih pasti suka
I
Genshin.
think Herta had a similar fate planned.
Saya lebih gampang.
That may have been part of it.
Honkai
However, the
itu
Ten Lords realized
lebih banyak
that
mikir
Hua
gua kalau
had the
strategi yang
ability
mukul
to
dia siapa
pacify
duluan
the
nih
monster.
siapa. Kalau Genshin kan
Naturally,
barbar aja.
anyone able to wield the power of a heliobus
Karena
was
lain.
seen as a potential weapon of war.
But she's just a baby. How could a scared little foxy and girl
Mumpung kan
ever take
dia
on
ada
the
Hutao kan,
responsibilities of the
versi
10
apa?
Lords?
Oh, Hua's well
Hutao
aware
apa
she's
Sucrose
a
versi
scaredy
Hutao
cat.
ya.
That's why she watches so many horror
Campuran
movies
itu.
to train her courage. I guess you could call that fighting fear with fear.
Telepon mulu. Lah ada.
You're weak, y'all.
If that actually worked, I'd have joined
Lah
the
situ nggak bisa gerakin
Stellaron
kepala
Hunters
susah bang.
Practicality aside, Hua's willingness to confront her
Oh udah gerakin kepala mah
shortcomings is a
jadi
true sign of
VTuber aja sekalian gua pak.
Not to mention, having spent more than a few years in the company of a
Main
heliobus,
thinking berarti gua.
she's had to develop her own tricks for banishing evil. Hua's basic attack, Banner
Pikir gak
Stormcaller,
zaman
can deal
auto lah.
wind damage
Lu
to
main
a
emosi
single
lu
target.
autoin gak pertanyaan
Kinda
gua.
looks like her tail is the one
Yang
making
paling
the
autoin lu
decisions.
main emosi.
When using her skill, Talisman Protection, Hua
Arko
bravely
siapa?
brandishes her banner, restoring
Argenti.
HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are you sure she's not trying to surrender?
Hua's
Gak dengar udah gua apa dia
Tail
ngomong.
spiritual domination can regenerate allies' energy and increase their attack.
Naikin energi dan naikin
So
attack-nya dia
that's
kalau
what a
dia punya burst.
heliobus looks
Uh,
like.
Satu tim ya.
wonder it took the 10 Lords Commission to seal it away.
When under the influence of her tail, Hua has a few special talents.
Buat orang-orang yang main
After using
ulti
her
sih,
skill,
edging
she
gitu
receives
bisa.
sacrifice life. Sacrifice life can
Dia
grant
korbanin
allies a
darahnya.
set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee, huh?
Kan
This
juga
ghost
gila
hunting
sih.
squad's gonna kick butt.
That's not
Abudin
all.
sih Abudin.
Hua's technique, fiend impeachment of evil, sends her
Dia
enemies
fluff
into a
arti minggu ya,
horror-struck
Kak, ya?
state and scatters them in all directions. When attacking a horror-struck enemy, there's a chance of reducing their attack.
Oh,
Dikurangi attack ya,
scaring away your
dari tekniknya.
enemies. Nice moves, Huohua. Still not getting judge vibes though.
Hey,
Tuh,
easy on the
ya oke lah.
train. Of course,
Lagi energi
if
bisa
you're dealing
nge-heal,
with
bisa
healing
attack.
by, the more judges,
Apa buff attack
the better.
agak mengerikan sih.
That's why the 10 Lords appointed a seasoned veteran to bring up the
Energi
rear.
buff attack pula.
I'm talking about none
Kalau kena
other
tekniknya
than
bisa ngurangin attack
Hanya.
musuh. Tadi buff musuh. Aku ketinggalan bang. Lupa. Hanya. Ini udah B4. Ini nggak usah deh. Ayo. Hanya ya kayak B5 ya udah angkat ya.
Hanya is a netherworld judge of the 10 Lords Commission. She's a
Oh dia
physical
judge dari
contender
10 Lord Commission.
following the path of
Hakim
harmony.
ya.
I remember that.
Aja kayak
face.
B5 aku lihat. Aku
Nice
lebih tertarik
star
sama
on the
Hanya
Return
sih
to
kalau dari
Darkness
desain ya.
icon.
Correctamundo.
Apaan nih?
Rumor has it, she's one of two sisters dedicated to the work of the 10 Lords.
Ya, Sui
She's
juga dia
responsible
sih
for
mukanya.
predicting karmic offenses and recording corresponding judgments. Or to
Jangan
be more
nggak-
precise, Hanya reads the
mirip Chen.
karmic
Ya,
sins of
lu-
criminals
ya,
and
lumayan.
uses
Mirip
her
Chen
oracle
hai.
brush to record their punishments. She's good at her job
Mirip
and
Chen hai.
takes it super seriously.
Tapi tidak susah
The 10
bang.
Lords Commission,
Kau ditinggal nih bang.
reputation precedes her.
Sounds like a 10 Lord celebrity.
Hanya harmoni itu ada tulisannya harmoni fisikal bang.
In order to determine their sins,
bawah ya.
Hanya reads the memories of the
Ada
Mars
tuh Hanya.
struck in the form of dreams.
Cool. Sounds like our ghost hunting squad just found its
Oh
guiding
dia masih,
light.
iya, oh dia masih satu.
No offense, Huohua, but those sound like credentials.
Hey, enough with
Oh,
the
yeah.
bullying. But speaking of credentials,
Mengerikan ya.
time to see what Hanya
Thank you,
can
subscribe.
do on the battlefield. During her basic attack, Hanya uses her oracle
Punya
punch
full.
to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to
Ah
a single
iya
target.
sih.
She
Dari jauh
really
kelihatannya
lives
mirip,
by
cuma
the
kalau
pen is
dari
mightier than the sword, huh?
perhatian lagi beda.
I'll get my coat.
Ini ngomong apa
In
ini?
addition to dealing physical damage to a single target, Hanya's skill, Samsara Lot, can inflict them with a burdened state.
Ooh, is that Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to sentencing?
Pretty much. Allies inflict increased damage on enemies marked with burden. And if that wasn't enough, after an ally launches a set amount of attacks on an enemy marked with burden, they recover a skill point.
When
Udah
the
pas
going
skill
gets
point.
tough,
Wow.
Hanya's got your buff.
Hanya's ultimate, Ten Lords Decree,
Dapat skill point,
all
bro.
shall obey, can increase speed and attack for a single ally. When Hanya uses her technique during exploration,
Kita bisa
she
nge-heal tim
immediately
kah?
launches an attack
Lepas
and
tau gua nggak bisa
inflicts
ya.
burden on a random
Wah,
enemy.
gue nggak
When the
PG pas.
enemy won't
Tau gue
budge,
nggak ada
I'll
deh,
end
cuma
the
nge-shield deh. Ingat gue.
All that aside,
Ah, aku di 3
in
lagi,
version
Bang.
1.5, the new stagnant shadow,
Ya,
Shadow
Bang.
Perdition, will appear
Bang,
within
Argentina
the
belum ada loh,
pixel
Bang.
garden map on the Cienjo Lafu. Complete the challenge to obtain new physical ascension materials.
Aduh, ascension materialnya beda. Nah ini,
Also be
Wah, relik
welcoming
baru.
Cavern of Corrosion, Path
Yang
of
es blazing sih ya buat
Complete the
Opas.
challenge to obtain 2 brand new cavern
Aduh,
relics.
relik baru lagi.
Prisoner in
Relik gua aja belum
confinement
jadi ini lagi.
and Grand Duke incinerated to ashes.
Ya tau lah. Sama kayak Asta
That
berarti.
just
Kita
about
punya
brings us
ulti.
to the final sections of our Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh?
Ah.
Already?
The last.
This program isn't nearly
Pak, konti ya,
haunted
Pak.
enough for my liking. Where are all the ghost stories? You know, beautiful foxy and spirits knocking
baru
on your
satu loh,
door
Bang.
at midnight.
Masih ingat makan.
That kind of thing.
I think you're thinking of a different program.
Moving swiftly on to some exciting updates.
Kalau tadi tim
Thanks
konnya
again for
Dunhill
watching, y'all,
bisa,
and
iya ya.
Don't go anywhere.
Tapi kalau Dunhill butuh itu nggak sih? Siapa?
Following commercial.
Apa lagi? Gue lupa namanya siapa.
Hey, you there. Sick and tired of the daily grind? Had enough of running errands?
Ada tuh B5 nanti tuh.
Long for rapturous
Buat
applause
emang
and
untuk
cheering
sementara
voices?
hanya bisa.
How about increased self-confidence and a sense of pride? And do we have an
Wah
opportunity
lupa namanya
for you?
siapa itu. Ada yang baru nanti tuh. Dia bisa regen juga tuh skill point. Katanya itu buat
Put
Dunhill.
yourself to the test by challenging the best. This event will once again
Apa
be
namanya?
hosted by
Lupa.
Scott Business Alliance. Scott Business Alliance, made for the champions. In order to bring our audience a brand new
eventnya.
experience,
HSR
this
ya, wajar
event
lah
will be
eventnya banyak.
adopting a simultaneous exhibition format.
Ad breaknya 1 menit pula. 1 menit bahkan.
Enter I am the ultimate fighter to register your name.
Kalian dia itu ya.
You be Boulder Town's new fighting star.
Oh, bertarung lagi kita di Boulder Town.
A stellar Shadow Seeker recruitment announcement. March 7th, member of the Nameless
helps.
has put out a cordial invitation for anyone
Eh,
able to
kenapa?
restore their photographs to the
Apa
way
nih?
she remembers them.
In game apa
The
gimana nih?
images in question were inexplicably damaged. I lost
Oh,
all
if in-game.
kinds of cool pictures. Beautiful scenery, strange encounters, you name it. There's a big reward for anyone that can help me restore the images. Actions speak louder than words.
Adalah Shadow
This March's
Seeker.
memories are in your hands. Madam Herda
Pilot apa
of
tuh?
the Genius Society is about to launch
Bukan,
unlimited beta
bukan,
testing
belum
for
ada
the newly
dia.
developed Simulated Universe World.
Lupa namanya siapa.
Participants
bukan,
will have their costs
bukan
covered
itu
and
belum ada.
progress saved for future iterations. In order to participate
Oh,
in
lawan
this
apa
offline
si Yacing,
confidential
si
beta
Samsak
test,
Lofu.
please head to the most mysterious place in the universe, Herda's office.
Di Barcelona.
Test participants will be rewarded with
salah
the
sih.
brand new Pentagoni Land of the Dreams
Oh, dapat
and
Penakuni punya itu ya.
frontline Glamoth planar ornaments.
Penakuni yang
What are you
mana?
waiting for? Get
Ah,
testing.
Samsak Lofu.
Good news! The planar Fisher and
Oh,
Garden
double planar.
events are about to begin. It's the version you
Sama
know and love.
double itu ya.
Let the computer do the
Ah.
hard work for 3
Apa ya
minutes.
namanya itu?
Get your hands on
Alex.
double rewards together with Argenti.
Argentina
One
kali kasih
must
tahu ya.
explore the essence of beauty to appreciate the
Alah.
depth of
Langsung ganti
story.
topi loh dia.
Yes,
Wah,
it is
udah lihat topinya tuh.
Your beloved avian servant. Welcome to Interastral Peace Media's second special program, Legend of Cosmic Beauty. In today's program,
Argenti.
we will be introducing a new friend of the universe.
Yo, how's my favorite audience doing?
Gidefonnya hilang.
Great to see you. We've hardly been gone, and Albert here's already had another
Ya,
wardrobe change.
Gidefon.
Perhaps you didn't get the memo, but we're about to be
Alah.
discussing a night of impeccable elegance. It's time to get fancy. So, without
Legend of
further
Cosmic
ado,
Beauty.
allow
Aduh.
me to introduce
Dia kalau nggak salah
a
ikutin
member of
Aeon
the
Beauty ya.
Knights of Beauty, Genti.
Ada di Express gitu. Dia ada di S lu kan setahu gue. Yang story apa tuh yang Night of Beauty itu. Kayak mau pukul dari ganti. Gak salah sih gue. Gue liatnya sih agak gimana?
Genti is a physical type character following the path of
Kalau
erudition.
cuma
As a devoted admirer of a
MC
drill
nggak
of
usah lah.
beauty, Argenti spends his
Jadi
life
ada
grooming the
Gidefon mah
universe
gue
and
ikut.
extolling their name.
Ah,
Erudition,
so the simulated universe
physical.
occurrences, Curio, Robe of the Beauty, and Knights of Beauty to the rescue. They're obviously related to the Knights, right? Running into the Knights of Beauty while testing the simulated universe is always a blessing. Those
Beauty
guys
kan
are
jadi
a
cowok.
lifeline in a tight spot. Especially when I can't get enough path resonance.
Treating
Wait.
people with courtesy, helping others as a matter of principle, and offering sincere praise
Agak
to all
gimana
things in
ya?
the universe. Such is the code of conduct that Argenti lives by. In the simulated
Muka sih oke ya, coba gimana gitu. Gayanya gitu.
But those provided by the Knights are beyond
Telat
question.
telat dua
May
itu
the
sih,
names of
dua
Argenti
kode.
and the Beauty be blessed for all eternity.
Speaking of which, Albert, what
Para
was
minta
that
dipukul.
Planar Fissure and Garden of Plenty commercial all about?
Well, Argenti
aduh.
magnanimously answered our call and agreed to appear in
Kok
our
sedikit sih.
commercial as a corporate ambassador.
Tak pula gak sih
And
Huo
I know they forgot our end of the bargain.
Production.
The IP
Indonesia tuh lebih area dia, lebih bisa semua. Kalau misalnya musuh tuh kan maksimal 5 ya setahu gua.
Albert, what did you get
Kalau
yourself into?
erudition tuh bisa mukul semuanya. Tapi kalau destruction tuh biasanya cuma
okay.
maksimal 3 ya
Kinda
gue lihat.
TMI. But
Yang
I
gue lihat
still
yang
don't
maksimal
really
biasanya
understand
3.
the concept of the beauty.
Allow me to explain. Adrilla's beauty permeates everything.
Bedanya kalau erudition dia bisa mukul semuanya.
From his daily armor cleaning routine.
Contohnya kayak
to his
Jinguan kan dia bisa mukul
constant
semua ya kan.
race,
Kalau ada 5
all
musuh
stems
semuanya
from his
dipukul.
pursuit of the beauty. Elegance is Argenti's middle name and even manifests itself
Kan
in
mau
his
tuh
combat.
apa?
Argenti's basic attack.
Gue gak mau ikut ya, gak ada gue
Deal
defannya.
physical
Enggak gue.
damage to a single target.
Apain gue sama
His
batang
skill,
tuh.
Justice
Pada wanita
hereby
yang satu kan
blue,
bisa gitu.
can deal physical damage to all enemies.
Nice.
All
Man,
enemies.
I wish I looked that elegant in combat.
Ada fire.
Argenti's
Bentuknya
ultimate
sih fire.
is
Cuma
unique,
fisikal bang.
triggering
Apa
different
kayak luka
effects
lah.
depending on the amount of energy consumed. Such
Energy.
is the manifold beauty of Adrilla. When consuming a small amount of energy, Argenti's ultimate, for in this garden supreme beauty bestows, can deal damage to all enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's ultimate becomes
Katanya energi dia
merit
mahal loh.
bestowed in my garden, which deals greater damage. It also inflicts additional damage on a random target.
Huh? Wait, so you can choose how much energy to release?
That's not all.
Oh, dia bisa
Argenti's
pilih ya.
talent,
Pilih
Sublime
berapa banyak
Object,
energi yang
can
dia
allow
bisa pilih.
Argenti to regenerate additional energy and obtain a stack of self-cultivation. Self-cultivation can increase Argenti's crit rate.
Oh, so the more self-cultivation, the fiercer his attacks. Or to
Oh,
put
dia
it another way,
nge-stack ya.
Argenti needs to
Tambahin
attack
itu ya,
as many enemies
vertikal
as
ya.
possible. The greater the number of enemies, the faster his energy regeneration, and the
Ya,
stronger
semakin banyak
his
musuh,
combat.
semakin banyak juga
Exactly.
stacknya ya.
Stronger
cepat
combat,
stack ya.
faster energy regeneration, more enemies to attack.
Argenti giving erudition vibes. I'm here for it.
Level energi
Argenti's
200%.
technique,
Iya.
Manifesto
Agak mahal dia
Purest
katanya.
Virtue, can daze enemies within a set range. Dazed
Ah, ya,
enemies
patingin
aren't
200-an
able
apa
to
kayak
launch
mau.
attacks. Attacking a dazed enemy to enter
Nah, pukulannya
combat
kayak
not only deals
pukulan
damage to
SP.
all enemies, but also regenerates Argenti's energy.
Woo! Argenti
Impact
is
tiga.
kind of handsome. I'm feeling a little dazed
Apa Lightning Lord?
myself.
Harusnya enggak ya. Soalnya kan dia nggak main serangan lanjutan kayak si Jinguan ya.
That's true.
Astaga,
That
dia
Argenti
Kompe
fans
dia
are
bisa
in for
huo
a
nggak sih?
fatal surprise
Ah.
in version 1.5. And
Kompe dia bisa huo aja nggak sih gua?
hallucinations.
Pager
Trailblazers
banget
will
gue dia sama
encounter
dia.
Argenti en route to a
Pas
washed
banget gue udah sama dia
Wait
orang.
a second. wash a what now? I shower every day.
Slow down there, Trailblazer. Have you never asked yourself how the Astral Express stays so clean and shiny?
Because
Oh,
Pom-Pom's
ya.
always cleaning up after us?
It's because the train stops at Washtopias along its journey. Washtopias specialize in cleaning interstellar craft. You know, there are all kinds of fast-acting, lemon-scented antibacterial. We're getting off topic! All you need to know is that the encounter with Argenti is one of excitement and wonder.
Enggak, kasih.
And a little bird tells me
Ya,
he
Express
sat
lagi tuh, lu
in
lihat aja nih.
with the entire crew.
I don't get it. Why are we always either in a fight or on the way to one?
Jadi ya buat
A
buset.
fight, you say? Far too bourgeois.
Fight ini dulu
What you
tengah-tengah Pak,
meant
mohon
to
maaf.
say was a chivalrous display of gentlemanly fortitude.
Batang.
Anyway, Argenti
bannernya
only
kapan?
challenges those who he deeply respects.
Makanya kau banner.
Ah, you mean that the illustrious galactic baseballer's reputation doth precede one?
Oh, sure.
Kadang masih oke lah, karena satu tim sama
with
kita
the
kan.
Drilla's blessing, let's move straight on to the
Dan
version
nggak terlalu
1.5
gimana-gimana lah itu.
warp events.
Argenti ya.
Finally!
First off, during the first phase of version
Pertama.
1.5 in the
Satu,
character event
wow.
Bloom and Gloom,
Ada 3 tuh.
Trailblazers can obtain
Ada
the
3
limited
tuh.
5-star character
Yours,
Satu
my
ya,
favorite
ya, gue ingat 2 gak
During
ada.
the second phase of version 1.5,
Batang.
we'll be welcoming 2 character
Yep.
event warps in
Nah, yang ketiga
Thorns
siapa
of
nih?
Sacred Crown. Trailblazers can obtain the limited
Apa yang
5-star
ketiga nih?
character Argenti.
Ah, our knight in
Apa yang ketiga nih?
Meanwhile,
Oh,
in
S.
Contract Zero,
Beneran.
the familiar face of Silver Wolf will be joining the
Kapan dia mau SW?
The 4-star character
Telepon Bob ya,
will be appearing in
adik-adik.
both the aforementioned second phase
Ada
character
SW.
event.
Ah, long time no see, Silver
Siapa
Wolf.
yang butuh SW? Gas,
I wonder if her
gacha.
game accounts are doing any better.
You wanna ask
SW ya Riran, siapa nih yang butuh monoquantum ada leak segitu? Dengan gacha leak.
It's time to take a
Kalau mau
look at
monoquantum.
version 1.5's light cones. In the first phase of
Tiket
version
gua gimana
1.5,
deh?
the drop rate
Wah,
for the
gua kayak
5-star
belum cukup
light
deh.
cone, Night of Fright,
Baru
will
berapa
be
gue punya?
boosted.
Oh, lucu
While
ya dia
the
punya
second phase of
LC.
version
Buat.
1.5, the 5-star light cone
Tapi kalau dia punya LC,
is
Argenti katanya bagus.
enter the
Iya.
light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star
Mungkin
light cone incessant
kalau
rain
kalian
will
mau
be
ambil
boosted.
LC-nya doang ya silakan.
The train is about to make the jump.
Katanya LC-nya bagus.
Here's some other cool
Ya DM-nya sama kayak si Jiwa,
Starting from
36%.
1.5 within the team selection and character ascension screens.
SC sama
Every
kakak
character will have brand
mending
new
ya bisa
voice
sih,
lines.
cuma kalau gue lebih tambah putih sih.
Unloaded again? Is that good or bad?
Ah, is that Huohuo's ascension line? Ah, so cute.
Edo,
Wait, if a character's already fully ascended, can we still hear their line?
We got you covered.
Edo lu.
All audio lines get saved in the index.
Edo lu
You
kayak
can
lu.
listen back at any time. Here's something else. In version 1.5,
Pas lihat Tingyun sih, Tingyun tuh kabarnya gimana gitu loh.
Guest book feature update. If Trailblazers are
Mati
ever
kayak
curious
mati.
to check which friends have visited the Express, the guest book has a record and message from
Ada
each
rekornya, jadi kalau pro baik mereka
neat
kunjungin
idea.
ke.
Additionally, the Forgotten Hall will also be receiving updates in 1.5.
Forgotten
First
Hall.
up, in Forgotten Hall Combat, Trailblazers can now choose to re-challenge.
Re-challenge?
It's like this.
Akhirnya bisa
If things
re-challenge,
aren't going too
ada
smooth
opsi
when challenging a
re-challenge.
certain stage,
Kemarin kita harus
Trailblazers
keluar
can choose to
dulu
return
kalau
to the
mau
Forgotten
re-challenge.
Hall map and restart the challenge.
Bisa.
When re-challenging,
Restart
previously
challenge.
used technique points are replenished. A chance to replan your maze technique
Akhirnya.
strategy, perhaps.
Gak ribet kalau
And I
gagal
forgot
gitu
to
loh.
mention, stopping and restarting a challenge in the second half of a stage
Pager
doesn't
banget
mean
kalau
you have
re-challenge
to
harus
redo the
keluar gitu
first
kan.
half.
Whew, that is a relief.
And when entering the Forgotten Hall, your combat lineup for each stage is now remembered, regardless of whether you met with victory or defeat. Your previous lineup will be waiting for you on the preparation screen. No need for manual
Oh, dia
selection.
langsung diisi sama yang kalau misalnya lu kelarin
Can't wait for
MOC
Trailblazers to
stage
give it
ini.
all a spin. The
Nanti
Forgotten
kalau lu
Hall
mau
is an
jalanin lagi
important
udah
system
keisi
within
lagi
the
sama
game.
yang kemarin gitu,
Updates will
yang lu
continue
pakai
to
gitu.
be
Jadi lu
rolled
pasang
out, so stay
tambahin
tuned
ulang
for
gitu.
future versions.
Lebih enak ya.
Well, looks like it's time for our final redemption code. See you on the other side, Trailblazers.
Dah. Kelar ya? Dah. Kaca gue melihat Genshin dulu. Oh, Genshin masih 5 menit. Genshin masih 5 menit. Genshin masih 5 menit. Tinggal Genshin aja deh. Genshin masih 5 menit. Aman. Tuh. Ada 10 kali pull ya. Nah itu. Iya nanti ya pas komunitas aja. Pas selesai gue live. Gue habis live Genshin baru gue umumin semua. Ya short nanti gue bikin. Tapi gue pisah ya sama HSR. Paling Genshin jam setengah 9, jam 9 lah. HSR jam 10-an. S1 masih belum R gak, Bas? Gue E0-nya gak pake.
Hey folks, I'm back.
Gue gak perlu lu, gue perlu cewek doang.
Good to see you again,
Apa sih pakai belakang itu? Pakai hua-hua aja itu sama hanya itu loh. Hanya kalau bisa.
Is it that time already? I was just getting started.
Be my guest, Trailblazer. This owl is ready to flap.
Aren't you forgetting something, Albert? I'm pretty sure you didn't mention the thing.
Thing? What thing?
That thing?
Eh.
Winky.
Gift of Odyssey.
Oh ya, astaga. Lupa lagi dia anjir.
1.5, Trailblazers can get their hands
Gak lupa,
on 10
anjir.
warps through the check-in event.
Astaga.
Heck yeah!
Gotta love a check-in
Gini
event.
kayak
And that's not the only thing to love in version 1.5.
apa tuh? Coba itu apa tuh?
Anything in today's IPM programs tickle your fancy, guys?
You had me at Ghost Hunting Squad. I am so ready for a spooky stream.
Sign me up! As for me, it was all about those unique characters. Huohuo's pale backstory,
Cheat kan dia tambah
his
itu.
Ten Lords expertise, and
Expedition,
Argenti's
lu cari sendiri
mysterious
mah.
search for the beauty. Can't wait to see them in person.
Couldn't have put it better
Genshin
myself.
masih
And with that, Trailblazers,
2,5 menit
I
lagi
bid
sih.
you a peaceful onward journey. Thank you for supporting the IBM. See you in the next one.
Udah.
Trailblaze you.
Saatnya kita mengganti adik-adik ya, wait ya. Kita mengganti ke Genshin. Wait, ini gua press dulu. Atur dulu ya. Kualitas 7. Saatnya Windows Capture pindah ke sini. Yep. Windows Capture pindah. Headphone ya agak-agak. Gue mute ya. Enggak ada. Apa nyala? Kita menunggu Genshin. Udah Furina, nah kira Genshin nih mulai ya adik-adiknya kita nungguin. Genshin mana bang? Nah nih 1 menit lagi. Salah ini. Beritanya kayang ya, entahlah bang. Genshin dia yang bikin. Kita mah ngikut aja bang. Kayak katanya Furina gak jadi Arkon lagi. Tahta. Ya masih ada itu. Ya. Mantan Arkon oke lah. Kita lihat yang 42 gimana. Saya buat ini. Oga, ini homo, kamu jangan terlalu gimana-gimana kau ya, ini homo ya. Tolong kalau ini homo ya, tolong. Bang, jangan bang, udah. Nanti 42 aja sekalian. Gue gak terlalu baca-baca history leak gitu, cuma lewat aja di depan Twitter gue. Gue kalau cari info gitu, Twitter paling banyak. Twitter kan gak di push. 3, 2, 1, gas.
Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Farina, the god of justice,
God
We'll
of
get to the bottom
justice.
of this matter. No detail shall escape me.
Yes, that sounds perfect. A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks.
My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding
Ya,
of
gimana
mere
gitu?
mortals, so too is truth
Ya,
unmoved
ya, ya.
by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions. Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next?
Kayak gimana ya?
It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Farina,
Ah,
what are you doing?
Oh, Nervilette! As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should
Ya,
remain
gantala,
informed
Bang.
of every trial and make the necessary preparations.
Farida sih udah tua ya.
Is there something that you needed?
Iya,
If
Pak.
you wish to
Ini
seek
apa,
an
Bang?
audience with me,
Ini
then
apa?
please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Besar Udi 100%.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
Ah, Hydro Archonnya kena death sentence.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose,
Apa ya, gak
they
nangis Pak kena
suddenly
death sentence Pak, mohon maaf nih. Kena hukuman mati.
Shouldn't gods be all
Apa ya, gak
powerful?
nangis?
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your
Apa ya?
Archon.
Your
Never
Archon.
mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Ah, berarti gak ada visionnya ya. Visionnya gak ada tuh kalau lihat. Mungkin pas ganti mode kali ya, ada vision ya.
Shower me with praise.
Jadi ada skill ya.
Let my name echo in song.
Bahkan kayak aku ya. Dari Canote. D4.
Say cheese.
Kok enak ya suaranya?
Breaking news.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close
Ah,
to
Nadia.
any water that looks strange.
Patik
all the
3 kan kau?
same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
The prophecy. Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
Palannya.
I, Marina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair
people-
and just. What is the meaning you would call
You have never
this?
been as superficial
Justice?
as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
And why should we acknowledge it?
Kayaknya terbang ya.
Why did you deceive us?
Pakai glider kan bisa ya. Yang Australis ya.
Applaud and rejoice.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
The floor will now
This
begin.
trial is-
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
DP lawan Pause.
You are a devious one, Fussalor.
Everyone's dead. Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Ya, Frida dihakimi. Hah?
I
Ya.
suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually
Ya,
end in a
PAI 3
magnificent
player ya.
and dramatic trial.
Oh, itu guru Chalde.
Farewell, Nervilette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500
Apa namanya?
years.
Di Shrek ya. Karakter HI 3 aku udah lihat ya bentukannya. Oh, skill ya, skill. Apa? Aduh, pindah lagi gua, astaga. Gua pindah mulu. Nah, silahkan. Scare. Gurunya Caldi. Hei.
Kitahara baru saja mengirimkan dukungan 2000.
Mau kayak
Bang,
mana?
nanti pas selesai streaming coba ngomong kayak Furina bang.
Gampang kayak Furina udah. Tenang aja bang, kayak Furina udah. Playable. Ya, moga aja ya. Kalau playable sih gue gacha. Gue gacha itu. Ya aku mau miskin. Ya Caldi kok mantap.
Hey travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Woo! Yay! I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumi. And I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Farina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues, how this special god averted the crisis foretold in the prophecy. Yeah, I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
Lumine pernah hadir gak sih? Udah sering kali.
I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Novelet, the dragon sovereign of water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Novelet a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Sure, totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2.
Major content, okay.
In the intro, Farina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So, you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Farina's recent plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me guess, she's going to be going
to udah dekat Farina ini. Dekat Lumine ini.
Actually, that sounds about
Apa di sampingnya kalau bisa dibawa?
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item. Oh! Looks like Ray called it. Wow.
Head to the opera eclipse and watch the trial unfold.
There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera House.
But this trial is a little different from the usual.
5.
Ooh, interesting.
Dapat itu ya, dapat
I know. I keep looking at the water rushing in. I'm like, what's happening?
Yes, it looks like there's some spotlights and like it's like a curtain.
Seems like
Satu act doang sih, tapi panjang ya pasti kayak Sumeru. Sumeru kan panjang di act 5 ya.
Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff and always just
jadi
disappointed.
Udah kelar ya, udah punya Archon Quest di kontennya utama. Tinggal pretelan-pretelannya ya.
In version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon Quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy. Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Sayang gue bang.
I know.
Swirling depths. Very spooky. Right, so, you know, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of
this
is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon Quest becomes available.
Sounds good.
So exciting, right?
Hey, question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Brio?
You mean Child? child.
Oh, child deh, ya child.
Where's child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
Yep. I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer. Not ideal, but it's fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we saw Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
But
Tidak,
we
tidak,
really need to
tidak.
talk about Farina.
What?
She's confronted
Why?
with a because she's confronted with a crisis
Dia
that's
cari adik
left
tadi
for even one of the
50
great
TF, ya.
elemental dragons. Of
Salah
course,
sih.
Fontaine will have the travelers help, but what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis?
Well, just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time.
Dia ketatan dari pemikiran
Knowing
Abah.
Farina,
Banyak duit
perhaps
ya.
she'll have made some preparations.
Duit tatang banyak,
Once
Bang.
again, disappointed.
Oh,
No way.
Come on, guys. Have some faith.
Farina.
Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Farina,
Kayak sama waktu dia bicara sama adik Cino ya. Banyak alasan dia.
Archon.
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping?
Lagi
You
gua.
must be stunned and at a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all, Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina.
Star.
I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Oh my gosh, I love
Eh,
her
terus dia
outfit.
HP gue ditinggal nih.
And her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
Oh,
You know,
it's amazing.
you'd expect for a
Oke, Vino, tinggal ada
Hydro
vampir.
Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? It seems as
Lah.
if she's always dressed like she's about
Taruh
to
dia di mana?
attend a
Di
performance.
Twitch.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's Fontaine's biggest
Vision
celebrity
atau
for
batu
you.
sih?
And speaking of drip,
Kita lihat lah.
let's take a
Apa.
look at her combat abilities.
Yay!
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Oh ya, ada visionnya tuh, tuh lihat. Tuh. Itunya udah katanya dikasih Navy lihat. Katanya sih dikasih Navy lihat ya.
Strike a pose!
Let the world come alive!
Kursi panggung. Yalah, aku coba nonton dari kursi panggung ya. Oh, ada Charlotte itu.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I like the way she kind of like bows. Very dramatic.
Katanya dikasih ke
Yes.
Navy sih dia punya
It's
itu.
like all of her
Dan
moves
Navy
are part
full
of a
power
performance.
dong udah.
Totally. Also, look at her elemental burst. Her presence
Oh, dia kasih
really fills
powernya
the
ke Navy.
stage.
Jadi
Everyone else
Navy
is
lihat
just an extra.
agak
Wait, so
salah satu yang lagi
the
punya full
creatures
power
that
ini.
Farina summons, they look a lot like the Fontamer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a
Karena biru
seahorse,
betul.
a crab, an octopus, and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them. Me too. Oh my gosh, no, the
Dia berapa?
octopus is even wearing a
Kayaknya 500-an juga deh.
What
Soalnya
a
kan si
distinguished little
Egeria mati 500 tahun lalu kan.
A
Pas
correction
Fatalism.
here, Sarah. They're a bit different
Sekitaran
from
500-an
Fontamer
mungkin.
aberrants.
Okay.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Farina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her
Harusnya
daily
Navy is
affairs.
full power ini.
Yes.
Kalau dia kasih
Exactly.
kekuatannya ke Navy.
So, Farina often invites guests to her tea party, which is
Naik
known
air.
as the Salon
Oh, si
Solitaire.
Dori kan naik flame kan.
And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
Si
Oh my
itu Navy yang mimpin
Yes.
lah.
So
Kan
you've
Farina lagi.
got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta.
Clara saat malam. Ya nanti lihat di Patik 2 lah.
You're the best.
Di rumah sih.
Crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Okay, okay.
Yes. And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
Ah, there he is.
And
Oh, that's it, skill aja bisa nggak sih, Bang?
Conferencier, Gentilhomme Usher.
Ngomongin
And
orang-orang
that last
ngapain
one
tuh?
is a stickler for propriety.
Oh, okay. So when Farina said to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Farina even makes him spew bubbles in her idol animation.
Oh my gosh.
Bagus
that's
animasi ya.
adorable. Okay,
I'm sure everyone is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why
animasinya
don't you
bagus.
take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
So, Farina is a Hydro Sword user.
Okay.
She usually defaults to an Usia Arca
Kalau
alignment
member
in
tuh
combat.
Osia, Singer of
When
Many
in a
Water
state,
Penomia.
her
Berarti
elemental
Osianya di
skill
Mac.
invites the three members
Di
of the
Penomianya
Salon
itu
Solitaire,
Dilar.
Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Surintendant Chevalmeron, and Gentilhomme
Oh,
Usher
gantinya
to
via
the
chat
stage.
text.
I
Kalau kamu
love
ganti.
It's so cute. And you know these salon members
Oh,
will
ganti-ganti.
attack nearby opponents.
Jadi apa yang
prioritizing the
healer
target
pakai
of
chat
the
text.
active character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
HP amount.
Okay,
ya.
I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Farina's charged attack not only
Nanti,
deals
ya
physical
kan?
damage,
Nanti.
but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
Dia nge-heal.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment
Agak
has an
ribet gak
effect
sih
on her other
Cia-Cia
skills as
gitu?
well.
Yes, sure does. Farina's elemental skill changes depending on
Wah,
whether
mode
she's
sih.
aligned with
Agak
Usia
ribet
or
aja.
Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool.
Oh,
After
siap.
Farina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members.
Oh, nice.
Yes. The summons created by Farina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Farina is switched out. Farina's
dia stop
elemental
DPS
burst
gitu lah.
deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Farina will accumulate fanfare points.
Nah, dia main ya fonten karakter sih ya, cocok Halberse ya. Karena
So, Farina
mengharuskan
increases the damage and the
apa namanya?
incoming healing
Karakternya
bonus
itu
of
darinya
nearby party
berkurang
members
atau bertambah
based on
gitu.
the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting
Cocoknya
style
sama karakter
really
fonten
suits
sih.
Farina's
Kayak
character. It's very
Uyo atau Neti
showy
sih.
and unpredictable.
Totally.
Lucu ya, ada bawahnya loh. Ada muncul-muncul loh dia punya itu penontonnya.
That healing skill might come in handy.
Yeah,
Itu.
for real.
Terus muncul-muncul gitu.
And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Farina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah, and
Jadi talentnya kayak nggak terlalu guna ya.
easier to uncover the secrets
Kurangi 30% apa? Jadi
Always the secrets lurking in the depths.
Oh, and I
tidak
almost
terlalu ya.
forgot. Whenever one of Farina's summons is on the field, Farina gains the ability to walk on water.
Buset.
That is so
Berasa kokomi dia
Hey,
nih.
I actually saw that Farina's outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca.
Berasa kokomi nih.
Yeah,
Betul juga.
good eye.
Digabung sama Yelan sih kalau mau.
It does change, but you know, such is the charm of a celebrity. As
Kalau
it
digabung
goes.
sama Shinchu.
Yes. So if
Dia double
you
hydro
want
gitu.
to learn more about
Oh,
Farina,
dapat story quest
then
dia.
be sure to accompany her on her story quest, the Animula Kuraji chapter.
Ah,
Animula
amazing.
Choragi.
Okay, so next up we have another old friend to introduce. She's
Charlotte.
now able to join the traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right.
Kokomi memang nangis.
Charlotte.
Kokomi harus pakai burst, dia cuma pakai MT skill loh.
We've known Charlotte for a while now.
Pakai MT skillnya setahu gua, MT skillnya cepet loh. Gak punya itu.
Which took them on an adventure all
Ide ya.
over Tibet.
Yes,
Di
that's right.
kenceng CD dibanding
Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and
apa dia
determination
punya
to uncover the truth
durasi ya.
really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a
Ingat bang,
magnificent
nanti
meal
kita
in
coba
order
ya.
to get a scoop about Wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted.
Apa dari Liwieka itu aja
But
kayak
I don't
Inazuma.
think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest. and
Nanti
only
kapan dapat
the
dua
cameras
ending
can
quest
determine
ya?
its contents and the truths they contain.
Speaking
Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and
Iya, kita
companion.
kayu.
They're friends. Charlotte's talent for
sama
photography is
Kokomi
truly
makanya.
a marvel.
Cuma
No
pakai
matter the
MT skill
subject
aja
of
bisa
setting, her
pakai
photos somehow
saja di atas
always
air.
capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite
Kokomi harus
turns her
burst.
photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many Fontanians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and
Itu tuh
keep them as clippings.
B4.
That's so cool. And Monsieur Verte is so cute. He even has his own little hat and tie.
I know. Charlotte actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character showcase.
Ya, pengenalan karakter dulu biasanya Genshin mah, baru banner.
Keep your eyes peeled and your mind engaged. You'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
Pengen tahu dia bisa ngambil itu nggak? Dia bisa nge-heal kan setahu? Charlotte.
Say cheese! Breaking news!
Wow.
Oh, amazing.
She's
really like moving around. Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Bisa.
What a lively character.
Dia heal karakter aktif.
Like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like
campur
she's
pom sih dia.
always on the move.
Who's on the march? Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed to other areas of her life. And that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yeah. Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though?
Terus juga kasih cryodynamic ya, kalau kena marknya
you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage. Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus. Now that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First-Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh,
when you hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
That is so cool.
Yep.
Pasifnya nggak guna ya.
Super rad, and you know, I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come out.
Pasifnya jadi foto doang gitu loh. Bagus sih sebenarnya, cuma tidak.
So, Farina and Charlotte will both be featured in version 4.2 Event Wishes.
Nama Baizu ya adik-adik ya.
In the first half of version 4.2,
Nama Baizu
we'll
ya.
have Event Wishes showcasing Farina and
bedanya Charlotte sama Farina.
During this time,
dapat
Charlotte will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Huge boost.
Buat foto-foto bagus sih Charlotte.
Huge boost. A new
Senjata ya
5-star sword, Splendor of
senjata ya Farina nih, Splendor of
will
Water.
be featured in the weapon event
EDM.
banner.
Berapa persen? Sama kayak Lo-Fi.
And in the second half of
I
version
know
4.2, we'll have reruns for Sino and Ayato.
Okay, let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Farina's
Aino sama Ayato. Siapa mau ambil Ayato? Saya orang incar Ayato ya.
investigating
Donat
something.
hijau. Gue nggak ada masalah sih donat hijau. Soalnya gue ada Baizu. Ada mana-mana yang dapat
It
aja.
says, strange
Ini
rumblings
new
have been
boss,
heard in the
weekly boss
depths
ya.
of Fontaine's waters. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's here
Ini
already?
bahannya Farina nih.
Look at that!
Well, it looks like it's in a sea of pink and blue stars. That's so pretty.
Oh, I remember this well. I recognize this well.
Wait,
Gila kaya.
isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
Yep, it's the same one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine.
Dia datang ke Fontaine ya, soalnya segelnya rusak.
It feels like it might even burst right through the screen.
Banyak dong, masih PS2 manusia.
I get this feeling that this isn't the
PS2 kan ada yang manusianya nih.
Just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly.
Betul,
In the first
Tupi
phase,
gak salah
it
sih.
will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy.
Setahu gue ya main bola-bolanya itu kan, ada bola-bolanya.
Sort of a progress bar next
Di tim
to the
apa ini
boss's
Pak? Di tim Hyper, ini tim Bloom, Hyper Bloom lah setidaknya Pak.
Since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with
Kayaknya ada
anger.
bola-bolanya nih kayak hancurin.
So if
Ini
you
juga
can
gue
find a
ingat.
way to capitalize on that anger,
Pakai Penomia atau
perhaps
Osia ya
you'll
buat
also
hancurin.
find
Terus
its
dia jatuh,
weaknesses.
kita mukulin dia.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Ada Zhongli,
is
nggak salah
somebody
sih.
being eaten? Is it even possible to survive something like that?
I guess here it is.
Oh, enggak ya pokoknya.
This is an entirely different space, it looks
Oh,
like.
dia manusianya.
And there's a new enemy here with a massive sword.
All devouring
Ooh,
narwhal.
these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar.
Visitor of
I wonder what the deal is with all
Foresight
of
of the
this.
Sea of Star.
Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to
Ya itu
defeating the
lautan
whale.
primordial.
Travelers will need to experiment
Itu weekly
for
boss baru.
themselves.
Nanti ada hubungannya sama
All
Akon Quest
truths
42.
will be revealed in version 4.2.
Ribet ya, kalau ada Zhongli aman sih nih.
Well said.
Ada Zhongli lu aman.
Oh man, this boss looks really, really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Okay, this update actually helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the challenge failed screen to
Bisa
lower the
diturunin.
difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main quest.
Bisa diturunin.
Hopefully, this provides a smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Saya turunin bang,
Love
dapat difficulty.
that. Now we don't
Gue
need to
nggak
worry
bakal
about
turunin sih
getting
ngapain.
stuck while trying to advance the main story.
Totally.
Itu strip.
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't
Zhongli
it?
lu aman
Can we
sih.
take a short little break while we have a look
Saya
at the second
turunin gitu dia
redemption
punya
code,
fitur.
maybe?
Yeah,
Difficulty.
Oh yeah.
let's do it.
Lagi gue ya, aduh. Yang foto-foto. Ya Zhongli lu punya kuasa nggak? Salah sih. Sama kayak punya Zhongli mah aman gitu ya. Tapi itu baru ya turunin difficulty kalau misalkan kalah weekly boss gitu. Kayak misalnya turunin difficulty-nya kalau emang sulit ya. Udah geser gua. Arkot paling berguna. Zhongli sih. Kalau udah kayak enak pakai Zhongli tuh ribet itu kalau mau lepas dari Zhongli itu. Arti baru katanya 4.3. Arti buat Navia katanya sama arti buat siapa itu dulu.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new
Kalau
plot lines,
iya.
and a new
Kalau
boss.
kalian kalau
But I
Furina
hope
nggak
you're
bisa
still eager for
ngegantiin
new
Yelan
content,
atau Shinji
travelers,
di tim
because
Butal.
there's still more
Kalau
to
digabung
come.
bisa.
Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's
Ambil buff
itinerary.
ya sih.
Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine. Who knew she did all this work behind the scenes?
I certainly didn't.
Well, you know, maybe she's just using it
Dan
as
ini
an excuse
area.
to scout out a place for one of
Ini
her
buat
tea
besok aja lah buat
parties.
aku mah.
Farina and excuses. Typical. Hey, it seems like the
Ape.
places Farina has chosen to visit this time
Matangnya
feature
3.
some peculiar lands.
Matang kayak cuma 2. Liner ya.
Yeah, it looks like Farina is in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine. And that's right behind the Opera House.
What a cool place!
Asgard.
Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding
Kenapa
some
itu?
secrets.
Definitely wouldn't be
Ya
a video
pohon-pohon
game
gitu
with
ada
the
world
word
quest-nya tuh yang
secrets.
panjang tuh.
yeah.
Yakin gue.
Definitely not what they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Urania. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away. And take a look at this. The foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick. Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest path. And what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Oh, bisa banget tuh dia pi akar.
It looks all
Nyambung ya.
and the water doesn't look quite right. Like it's cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Verena also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate. And what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
There are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus. Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects. But we'll leave that for you. To learn more about the story behind the new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Arrhenius. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
What? Melazines? Really?
Melazines.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
Astaga, world quest Melazine lagi ya
To the
Tuhan.
south of Arrhenius Forest, you'll find the
Request lagi ya Tuhan.
There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea. Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable secrets.
Kagak panjang.
Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Farina's
Sampai
itinerary.
tahu kayak gua.
Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same.
Apa ya, mana aku tahu bang.
Yeah, in version 4.2,
Capek dia kerja bang, dia bilang.
Ruin Tower is the
Hari ini live streamingnya 3 dia bilang. AI 3, Paralel sama Genshin.
I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Patik 4 deh kayaknya. Patik 3 kayaknya kita ke Inazuma dulu.
It would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the sea.
Agak rada-rada ya sih semoga.
Yes, I want answers. I also I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether
above
water or
kecapean
below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places.
Ini buat bahannya Purina ya.
Oh,
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes. And some places still seem to tell the stories of
Bodo
events
amat, kau punya
long
Jongli,
past, no
aku
matter
apa
how
sih?
long they've been abandoned.
Gak peduli aku maksudnya kayak mana. Gak peduli mau dia serangannya kayak mana juga. Ini tempat yang di itu kan world quest. Siapa tuh namanya? Penelitian apa kelompok penelitian siapa tuh?
What? A surprise! I can't wait to see what it is.
Rumah tuh.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Farina's itinerary doesn't stop there. Oh wait, it looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aww.
Farina is pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance
Kecuali
at the
lebih
events taking
kuasa
place in
makanya.
Fontaine.
Kayak Marian ya. Yang apa majikannya yang robot anjing tuh.
All right. The Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a commission to investigate the rumors of water imps near Arrhenius Island.
Ooh, another
fantastic adventure.
I know. Oh, and Fremine.
Konfirmasi coba PS1 Furina sama Baizu, PS2 Saino sama Ayato. Charlotte di PS1 ya sama Furina.
Actually, its name is Thelxie.
Enam gak, Bang?
The name comes from a Fontanian fairy
Gak
tale
ada,
that
Ek 5 terakhir
describes
tuh.
a terrifying creature that lives underwater.
Konten kelarnya di Ek 5. Nanti paling art questnya tambah-tambah dikit. Tapi setahu gue di Pati 3 itu kayak tahun lalu sih, kayak siapa? Inazuma gitu. Makanya Raiden Return kan katanya.
I know,
Pati
right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this
Itu udah
little
C dan
thing with a
Fremine
name like that.
channel.
There must be a
some other reason.
Pertanyaan Frida Zhongli bagus. Nah itu.
Hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely. In this event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its
kita jadi babu ya teknisi. Kita perbaiki penguin.
The little guy will help us out on our journey.
Ini sirkuit ya, sirkuit
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to help our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items.
Cari barang di underwater. Bagus.
And, you know, what happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Exactly. In the third stage of the event,
Anda ingin primo, jadilah babu gitu. Anda harus kerja.
Lurking around a
ini
specific
bertarung.
domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the Clockwork Penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Tapi dibantu loh kalian sama robot penguin.
For the story behind these battles.
And guys,
Taruh abis gua reconnect, mohon maaf.
I recognize some familiar faces.
Nah, lanjut ya.
Bongo head, it's time to shine.
Yay!
OBS gue tiba-tiba merah.
Travelers may notice some differences in this update.
Taruh abis gue merah, refresh.
Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also
Iya, enak era nonton kok agak patah dikit kulihat ke bawah kok merah nol gitu.
This time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
Awesome.
Hidayah nggak tahu ya.
Travelers will be able to
di
command a variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels.
Ini kita bertarung fungus-fungus lagi ya. Yang kayak itu power.
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with the fungi more than ever.
Ini event kapan ya? 3 tik berapa ya?
Actually, I have a little note here to pass along for
event kapan nih?
friends.
Event 3 berapa?
Well, they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time. The team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event.
Harusnya ya kalau ngikutin maraton ya, urutan ya.
To the overall game. Thanks,
Bahkan pating 4 kan ada si core retainer katanya.
All right. Okay, let's take a look at what else Farina's itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log.
Foto-foto ya diyakin gue.
I'm more than ready to fight some
adversaries.
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
I'm guessing this is where the traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types to match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Kacamata itu apa? Belut apa itu?
Exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
Dia bisa zoom itu ya?
That's right. It's
buat
the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Ini buat Charlotte juga sih, buat zoom kamera
and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Double wow.
Kalau misalnya gua mau foto, ini kena di-make ya kalau gua foto gini, dipukul. Tahu, kalau nggak kena di-make bisa tuh buat.
And even if you miss the chance to
kayak
participate
pakai
in the
bots kan kayak
event,
ngindari
there's
musuh
no need to
jadi
worry.
di-make.
Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends.
Ini langsung gabung sama kamera.
It seems like Farina has also learned of the existence
Itu
of a
kok gambar
domain
kayak Xiao punya.
miss. Travelers who master the leyline features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the leyline are also great ways to come out on top.
Ini event tahun kapan
And
cuy?
travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can
Ini
choose to
cari-cari
jump
root ya kan,
straight to
cari
the
root
final
3 biji kan.
challenge.
Nanti kita terakhir bertarung kan.
Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return
Tahun
at the
kapan
end
itu?
of version 4.2.
Udah lama
Now
gue
might
gak
be
lihat
the
tuh.
perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store.
Overflow
but
ya.
there are still
Biasanya
more
dia kan akhir event
surprises
sih.
to
Kayak
share.
overflow ya.
Yay!
Oh,
I
let's get
know.
into them.
Well, before
Balik.
we get into them,
Biasanya mau
let's
ganti
take
region
a
baru balik.
quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for today. See you in a
Nah,
bit.
redemption. Ntar pindah dulu. Coba ya. Nggak, biar nggak banyak bacot. Set. Gercep gua. Init Liben. Liben paling gampang sih dia punya itu. Primo, tinggal. Ya kalau yang sudah lama main sih udah pasti banyak barang ya. Jadi tinggal kasih aja. Ini yang udah login kasih barang udah selesai gitu. Karena pusing. Saya kita Liben buset. The best ya bang. Kita bikin Genshin dulu, dia punya HSR baru. HSR jangan 10-an lah. Kapot. Lagunya enak ya, keluarin lah bang. Koyo mix gitu. Yang ketiga udah.
Welcome back,
Closing
travelers.
sih.
Okay, I just took a look at
Soalnya dia
Lady
ada
Farina's
sneak peek
itinerary,
Dajjal
and
ya.
it seems we've actually reached the end. Oh, I know. So we've submitted
Fatu
our
ya.
appointment request to
Lawan
Sir
well,
Tendot
lawan.
Shabalmaran.
Cuma nggak tahu ya
While we're
akan
waiting to
ada
hear them, let's see
campur
what
tangan
system
Fatui.
optimizations we have
Soalnya
for the
ada
upcoming
gurunya
version.
Tatang kan.
Let's get into it.
Okay. So
The
first up is
optimization.
the
Quick
quick
start for
challenge
weekly
feature for
boss.
weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses, and it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally. True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce domain section of the adventure handbook. All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the
Langsung pencet
North.
gitu aja langsung.
Nice.
Wah.
Yeah, now we don't have to wait to
kau.
advance the story before we can level up a new character's
Gak dari
talents
dulu
and
begitu.
skills.
Baru sekarang gua bikin.
Also, we're introducing an update to
Kecil bodo
Genius
amat gua.
Invocation TCG.
Beli bos kau.
4.2,
Kau
3 new
cekik kau ya.
character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be an
Capek-capek kita jalan ke
accelerated duel
sana,
feature which
tinggal
will provide
pencet
a
aja sekarang.
smoother gaming experience. Pretty cool stuff.
Udah
After the
bener.
version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available.
Aku tak
Use
peduli
them
dia.
to show off your
Dia senyum
strongest
apa.
deck or take
Makanya
inspiration
kenapa
from
gak dari
other
dulu?
travelers.
That's cool.
Capek tau jalan ke
And, you know, since the number of card
domain Dajjal itu.
combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been
Kalau kayak
increased
belum
from
kelarin pun
10
bisa
to
main,
20.
apa bisa lawan juga.
Doubled.
Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player
Dan
level
level
upgrade
bossnya
have been
ya harus
increased
skala
from
dulu.
2 to 4.
Baru turunin.
Doubled again.
Double!
Kalau kalian merasa itu susah ya turunin.
The developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated battle mode and the Forged Realms Temper Endless
Pasti banyak yang main
Swarm
TLC ya.
will
Coba kan
also
kalau
return in
orang-orang
version 4.2.
kayak kita kan ya emang gak main.
And in addition to the updates made to
Mabot yang main ya
Genius
biarlah,
Invocation
biar mereka
TCG,
ada kerjaan.
returning travelers will enjoy
Biar mereka bukan orang yang
ample login
ekspor gitu.
rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin
Apa nih?
Impact Project team.
Oh ini kalau kayak nggak login
May
itu
those
ya 1
returning
minggu
to
ya.
that have a happy reunion.
Aw, that's
Aw.
nice.
Yeah.
Ini kalau nggak login 1
a
minggu.
new story
tahu.
key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Kalau dapat kunci,
Amazing.
kunci disimpan gitu.
Red notification dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have already been
Vendor
cleared
office,
will no
alam.
longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Quest optimizations will also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice.
Oh, nggak dipaksa
And
ya.
hopefully, travelers won't be overwhelmed by a sudden influx of quests anymore.
The update has also made notifications about prerequisite quests
Oh,
even
kayak
clearer,
quest gue ya.
making it easier for
Oh, kayak
players to
menu quest
proceed
gue
to
ya.
certain content.
That's
Malu aku
awesome.
bang.
Okay,
Dia malu
great.
aku.
Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means
Lihat dia
it's time
punya
for the
menu
4.2 special
quest
program
kayak
to
menu
come
quest
to a
gua.
close.
Oh, I know. Well, there's so much exciting stuff
Kan
happening.
kan
And,
itu
I know personally,
kalau
aside
nggak
from all the
login berapa hari
intrigue
gitu.
around the story and
Kalau
characters,
update gitu.
I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how can you not be? They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me,
Nggak
I
terlalu
love the idea of
beda-beda
the
amat sih,
combat
cuma ya
camera.
udah lah ya.
But
Cuma yang paling
for
penting
me
sih
and
weekly-nya
Monsieur
ya.
Neuvillette,
Weekly-nya
we're
sih
here
yang
for
paling enak tuh, tinggal pencet atau masuk gitu loh.
Well, this has been
Daripada
so
kita
much fun,
TP-TP
both of you.
kan
I'm
capek
really
gitu
grateful
ya.
we could all be here today together.
Tapi kalau
And
TP ya agak jauh
honestly,
gitu.
I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see
Escort
how
udah
all
tadi.
these
Yang terakhir kan yang
mysteries
tadi.
unfold. And maybe,
Udah
I
3
don't
kode.
know, maybe
Trailer
we'll
udah
have a
tadi di
nice
awal.
ending
Trailer.
in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2
Ini
special
cuma iya, kode cuma
program.
3.
Thank you so
Beberapa lagi,
much,
Bang.
everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
Bye. Doodaloo.
Duh, apa tuh dulu? The Traveler, Your Audience We Got of Jesse Regina Martiwara dan Most Popular in Ebas. 8 November kan ya, 8 November. Masih sempat-sempatnya dia bikin Most Popular Celebrity in All Content, masih sempat ya. Ada aja orang satu nih. Sempat-sempatnya dia ngomong. Ya udahlah. Ya, program kita selesai akhirnya ya. Kita nobar ya. Oh, panjang juga ya. Ada tiket ini bukan HSR ya. Tapi saya emang 32. Dah. Ini gua langsung bikin apa namanya? Shortnya ya. Harusnya Genshin dulu yang gue bikin. Gue lanjutin ke HSR. HSR mungkin jam 10 kan ya. Paling jam 9. Kalau nggak dapat konspirasi primo ketunda. Bukan keinginan mereka sih, Megan. Apa sih kalau menurut? Udah biarin aja gitu. Namanya juga orang berduka ya, masa minta duit. Oke. Berduka kita minta, gak enak. Udah, oke. Gua udahan dulu. Harusnya besok gua streaming lagi jam 7 malam. Itu mungkin main Genshin. Hari Minggu gua bakal main Reforce 1.19.9 hari Minggu ya. Sabtunya gua main Genshin, The Weekly dan lain-lainnya. Minggu depan harusnya ya. Soalnya gue baru terima duit dari itu. Jadi gue bikin videonya mungkin sekitar Rabu atau Kamis baru gue publish video. Ya tunggu ya GA-nya. Harusnya dapat ya lumayan lah play apa skinnya. Udah, oke. Thank you for watching. Thank you semua yang udah menemani. So see you guys next stream. Stay safe. Have a good day. Have a good sleep. Have a good dream. I love you guys. Bye-bye, selamat malam, sampai istirahat. Semoga mimpi indah. Gua langsung bikin dia punya itu. Bye. Oke, bye-bye. Bye-bye semua. Bye-bye Fajar. Bye-bye Aqua. BRF. Masuk. Absen aja, absen. Masuk. Ini harus cepat nih gua bikin. Udah. Bye-bye, selamat malam. Selamat istirahat. Bye-bye.